Sin City lights on the chart. Trade alert. That's right, baby. Let's go. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear.
I'm a monk in the chair.
Green tea coast.
Welcome in, welcome in.
Liquidity in the air. Trade alert, we inbound. Chat making sounds.
Trade alert.
If she dump, we still make it off the bounce. That's right.
That's right, baby.
That's right, baby. Round the bottoms,
Pay the bills. Welcome in, get ready, get ready.
Bitcoin Moody, she be moving like a ghost. Wick up, wick down, and she do the most. Everybody yelling short, everybody yelling long. I just watch the chart and let the market sing the song. My narrative don't matter, my feelings don't count. If the setup look clean, then I'm still in that amount. Stop loss tight, but the mindset loose. Learn how to lose, that's the trade of truth. No revenge trade, no panic. Click, if the candle flips red, I get that real quick. Casino talking, I hear bells. Liquidations, can't you tell? TA plays out every time. Just not how you had it in your mind. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monkey in the chair.
Welcome in. Welcome to the Zen Trading Zone. Bah, bah. Trade alert, we inbound.
Trade alert.
Who's inbound, baby? Welcome in.
Trade inbound.
That's right, baby. They pay the bills. That's right, baby.
Bing bong, price trapped in the range. Head and shoulders, then the pattern change. Bull flag, bear flag, falling wedge. I'm not guessing, I'm playing the edge. Fair value gap like a speed boost. Mario Kart when the candle cuts loose. Drag that stop in the profit, quick take profit. Damn it, don't marry the pig. Pinky up if we bullish. Red dot if we put us. Green dot on the daily, not a whole chat going foolish. Spam the chat with the coins. Tell me where the money at. High probability setup, then I'm pointing to the map.
Can I get an amen? Can I get some dollar signs? Who's in the money, baby? Who's in the money right now? Welcome in.
Don't lie, if the trade goes wrong, we don't cry, we fly.
Trade alert.
Trade alert.
Attention. Trade alert.
Target found. Liquidity magnet. Price get dragged. Shorts get cooked. Longs get bagged. Monk mode. No fear. No greed, just flow. I'm not a
bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monk in the chair. Let's go. Liquidity in the air.
Trade alert,
we inbound, baby.
Making sounds.
Attention.
If she don't,
Trade alert.
make it off the bounce. That's right, baby.
Trade inbound.
Round the bottoms,
Pay the bills. That's right, baby.
Learn how to lose.
Learn how to lose. That's right. Be a humble loser. All right. To be an eventual winner in the long run. It's not a sprint. It is a marathon. Amen. Welcome in.
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome into Sin City of Crypto. I am the Zen Master JP. Welcome into the Zen Trading Zone live from the Zen Lab. That's right, Zen Lab, the home studio, was busy today with some clients in the session, a recording session. So forgive me for missing the daily candle close, but I will always be here no matter what, baby. I'm here for you. Josh Jones, good to see you. Everybody check in. Where you hailing from? The Eastern Hemisphere, the Western Hemisphere. Where are you, folks? Are you in the North Pole, South Pole, Antarctica? Where are you? Shout out to is it Batman Trader? Okay, I see a disabled machine. We got Almacia. We got 7 Fink. Good to see you. Lost Travel. Josh, all my good people in the building. Welcome in. Where are you? Are you in Brazil? Are you in Germany? Where's Frankfurt? I know we got Frankfurt here. Where's India? We got Central Oregon. Come on, baby, let's go. We got BTC ripping right now, but no surprise, right? No surprise. A lot of bullish signs in these charts that we saw on the weekly and the daily. Amen. All right, how we doing? Where we from, baby? What's up? Check in the chat. We in the Caribbean. That's right. We in the Caribbean. Welcome in. We got Florida checking in. We got Sin City checking in. Key, good to see you. Tony Rosas, welcome in. All my good people. That's right, Miami, Mexico, Chile, everybody checking in and want to see what's going on with BTC. What is going on with BTC? Where are all the fortune tellers at? Who knows exactly what's going on with BTC? I'm far from a fortune teller, guys, but you know, this is no surprise to me that BTC has gotten the short squeeze to the upside so far. I'm calling it a bull rush. All right, I'm calling it a bull rush. Arizona checking in. We got Africa. Kooky, what's going on? Come on. Where's everybody with the claps in their names? And the Zennas. Where's the fires? Where's the fires? Where's the clappers? Where's the Zennas? Welcome in. Everybody did a congregation. Everybody welcome in. Who knows exactly what's going to happen? Where's Lisa? Where's the quant? Where's the haters? Where's all the haters at? Haters, step forward. Crypto Hefe, good to see you. All the haters, step forward. Come get your dose of love. That's right. If you are diagnosed with hate, I got the prescription for you. I got love for you. Let's bring love into this congregation and see what's happening with Bitcoin. All right, let's see what's happening with Bitcoin, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. We got Afghanistan. People said it's a bull trap. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let's get on those higher time frames. Let's look at the daily. You know what? Let's go even higher for a moment. No, let's do the daily. Let's do the daily candle close that just happened. But we do got to look at the weekly and even the monthly. And we do have a weekly candle close happening tomorrow. Yes, I will be live. And it will be one of those busy days again. You know, we're doing some changes and upgrades at the studio. So, you know, we'll see. Your boy might be late again tomorrow, a late stream, you know, but you know, late better than never, right? Late better than never, and just as consistent as I can be. I'll be here for you every day, every freaking day. I'll be here. We be in these charts together. Okay, you'll never be alone. You'll never be alone in these charts. We got China. Got China up in here. Everybody, welcome in, welcome in. We got to see what's going on with BTC, folks. We got to see what's going on. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. All right, we got to check some trades. I got trades going. I'm sure they're all up right now. We got to see what's going on, folks. Here's the daily. We just had a daily candle close for Bitcoin. Can we roll out the gong? We need the gong, baby. That's right. Let's make this epic. Let's talk about the daily candle close. Was it bullish? Was it bearish? Was it monkish? Let's get the bong ready. The gong ready. I knew it would sound like that one day. Get the bong ready. Get the gong. There we go. All right, everybody ready to hit the gong? Bah! All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and strike that gong. There we go. Hit it one more time for me. The daily candle close. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Is it neutral? This candle close right there. I'm circling with my mouse right there. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Is it neutral? Hit the gong. There we go. Very bullish. I would say very bullish and very interesting in context of the previous daily candle, right? Very interesting because the other one was a compression candle, right? A small candle, a squeeze candle, and it has a long wick to the downside, which looked like a bottom. Compression followed by expansion, right? To the upside, 64,826. What incredibly bullish daily candle close for Bitcoin. It's super bullish. It's bullish with a splash of monkish. Okay, bullish with a splash of monkish there. What's monkish about it? What's monkish is, man, this thing could really get a push now. The bulls are aligned with the monks. That's what I'm saying. The bulls are aligned with the monks, and BTC pushing towards a local value area highs again. Pushing towards a local value area highs. But let's look at the higher time frames. Let's look at the higher time frames. Let's look at like the weekly. Yeah, weekly still respecting the 200 MA, the yellow line right here, right? Still respecting it, not below it, it's above it. As long as you remain above it, that is support. Okay, that is support, not resistance. It's resistance when you're below it. It's support when you're above it. And it's a big deal. It's a big deal for BTC. And is that we have the green dot on the weekly from the bullish of VWAP cross. Very bullish, a VWAP cross right there, giving you the green dot on market cipher B, aka the buy signal on the weekly with a weekly bullish divergence here. That's a low, that's a low, that's a low, right? A low, but you have a higher low on the momentum indicators, giving you that divergence. It's so weird. Sometimes they let me draw on it, sometimes it doesn't. Bah! Man. I gotta delete that other button. Yeah, but higher, low on the momentum indicators. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, now it lets me draw on that. Oh, I see. You have to have it like highlighted. Is that what it is? If I'm in that pane, can I draw on it? No, weird, man. Maybe because it's doubled up, it's not letting me draw. Anyway, I'm highlighting the lows on the momentum indicators. The RSI and the stochastics have both higher lows, as well as market cipher B, this oscillator at the bottom here, both having higher lows, which is a divergence or a disagreement, a mismatch from the price. And when that happens, I generally, follow the momentum. So that is potentially very bullish to me on the weekly for BTC. All right, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on? It said, bro, check the 5-minute charts. I'll absolutely check the small time frames. We have to do the top down first and get a narrative here. It says, bro, aren't you looking at the comments? I'm looking right now. Hello. For a life-changing opportunity. Oh, no, hell no. We don't want that. Somebody get that out of there. Mods, clean up the spam, please. Should we trade? Absolutely, we should trade. We should trade. We should look for a trade. That's right. Everybody, welcome in. That's right. Let me know early what kind of coins you want to look at. We'll absolutely look at BTC, Solana, Ethereum, the major coins. Put in some coins you want me to look at. Maybe we'll look at tokenized oil and maybe tokenized gold as well. But we got to finish down the top down analysis, and we'll get to those small time frames and check out the casino. Casino is just really looks like it's just barely tapped that supply side to the top side. Is BTC about to dump? Is there bear div? We'll get to it. Just give me one moment. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. All right. And I got to turn the AC up, and I'll be right back here. Are you ready for some overstimulation? I'll stimulate you, baby. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second and get ready. Get ready for a trade. Let me know what coins you want to see. All right, let's get this thing going. Feels a lot better already. And I got the tea officially going. That's right. A monk in the chair, green tea, cold stare. Liquidity in the air. Can you taste the liquidity in the air, folks? Can you taste the liquidity in the air? What coins do you want to see? I'm seeing ADA. They want to see Cardano. I got to hurry up and build my narrative on BTC. Build a narrative. What do you mean build a narrative? I get a new lease on the narrative every single day, every stream. I'm not automatically bullish right now. Let's go ahead and finish up this top-down analysis of BTC. But you do see all the liquidity to the upside. We'll talk about it. We'll look at the liquidity heat maps. We'll look at the auto clappers, the casino, and the battlefield, the Bitcoin battlefield, the eternal battle between the bulls and the bears. We will break it down. All right, let's get back to the top-down analysis. We're looking at the weekly time frame. I talked about the bull div. A bullish divergence on the weekly is no joke. They said only BTC, only BTC. Is that right? If you only want BTC, go ahead and protest and say BTC only in the congregation. Okay, you must organize some members of the congregation and say BTC only. This is a clapocracy. All right. So weekly bullish divergence, low stochastics and RSI plus a green dot, a buy signal on the weekly. It makes me very potentially bullish here. Talk about the monthly respecting the 50, still low Stokes, low RSI, both the monthly and the weekly in agreement that BTC is extended to the downside. For me to long an asset, I like to see it extended to the downside. Amen. Amen. BTC is extended, and this is normally where I look to buy. So I'm just saying that. That's not my narrative coming in here, but it is my narrative that I'm building right now. All right. Please cleanse me of yesterday's narrative. Please, Zen gods, cleanse me of yesterday's narrative and take a deep breath, breathe into your nose and out through your mouth. That's right. That's right. That's right. Just exhale anything, that you had from yesterday, any beliefs you had from yesterday, any narratives you had from yesterday, let it go and breathe in a fresh new narrative built right here in real time with the people. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So the monthly and weekly both extended with buy signals in my book. In my strategy book, I see buy signals on the monthly and the weekly. So this could be a really good DCA point. All right, let's go to we did the daily. Let's go down to the 4 hour, although I'm interested in the 12 hour as well. But let's just go ahead and jump to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, we talked about it yesterday, and this is my alignment time frame. And we talked about, that's a low, that's a low, that's a low. Have you noticed something? You have higher lows every time, higher lows, and you got generally higher highs. We talked about it looking like a Hey Arnold, hey football head type of pattern. But this thing is bullish, but I would say a bit shaky. I'm seeing, the momentum shift a bit to the downside as price rises. That would be bearish divergence, bulls div in reverse. So we'll look at the smaller time frames and see if there's any weakness there. But if BTC wants to break above the super trend around 65,166 and above the local high 65,569, we could see a clean break for BTC. That's right, a clean break from the resistance. The next resistance at 6.7, right? 6.7259. If BTC happen to get past that price, look at the clap gap, ladies and gentlemen. There's a huge clapjack here. Clapjack, a clap gap. There's a huge clap gap here. That could send BTC from. Let me zoom in here from where we are now, around 64.7, 64.8, all the way up to 73K. Yeah, 73K could be the next move for BTC. There's only a few resistances in the way. That's right. There's only a few resistances in the way for BTC to get a move to about 73,000. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Okay. And I'm not telling you it's going to happen for sure. But what I'm saying is BTC has been in an uptrend on the 4-hour time frame, and it's still in an uptrend. It's still in an uptrend. You say the trend is your friend, right? The trend is your friend. Well, what is the trend? The trend is up, my friends. What is the trend? Get a poll out there. What is the trend? Do we know what the trend is? Let me make this poll in all caps. What is the trend? Up, down. Put it real simple. It's a very a very simple poll, a very silly poll. There we go. What is the trend? What is the trend? I'm saying the trend is up at the moment, but make your own choice, please. Make your own choice and go ahead and vote in the in the election there here in this clapocracy. And give me an exit poll too. If the trend is up, put a 1 in the chat. If the trend is down, put a 2 in the chat. What is the trend? The trend is they say the trend is your friend. What is the trend? What is the trend? Who is the trend? What is this trend? What is the trend? I'm saying the trend is up on the 4-hour time frame. All we have to do is cross this level. Actually, I'll make horizontal lines. Let's make this very precise. If we get past 65,397, that's a major hurdle that could send price flying. All right. If we can get past 67.2, that could be, a catalyst of a move. It could send BTC flying. And when I mean flying, I mean from 67 up to 73. I'm talking in like 48 hours. Okay. This could be pretty quick. What is the trend? They said Vito Zcash. Uncle Alert 5. What is your friend? What is your friend? What is your friend? What is the trend? I don't think Clapjack is here. Where's Clapjack? All my good people in the chat. Dan says, do you see the lopsided head and shoulders? Yeah, it is head and shoulders everywhere, man. I mean, inverted, regular, aware. What time frame? What is the trend? We got to hurry up and get to the small time frames and analyze the small time frame trend. But I think it's important. That we, talk about this macro, because we got 2 levels to break before there's a clean break. What I mean by clean break is a huge, big move right there for BTC. Big move inbound. All right. Trade alert inbound. Are you ready for it? 2 levels. That's all we need to do. Get past 65, just about 3, 65.4, and 67.3. 67.3. Those are the 2 levels right there for BTC. We need to get past, baby. We need to get past it to get the mega move. All right. It says shout out to the workers behind the scenes. Hey, thank you, BP. Al Jr., good to see you. Good evening to the congregation. Blessings and gains for everybody. I like that. Check the 5-minute candle. Yeah, I got to check those 5-minute. I got to hurry up and get to the small time frames. I apologize. But yeah, I gave you the key levels. Let me remove all this and go down some time frames. Here's the 30-minute time frame of BTC. But hold on. Did we talk about the red dot, green dot, or how close the 4-hour is to resistance? Let me just see something real quick. VWAP starting to come down, but the momentum is still heading to the upside. Money flow green at the moment. All right, good enough. I'll say this, the 4-hour is bullish, but it may be nearing a resistance right now, a local resistance. I'll tell you that much. So we'll see how that influences thing. Here's the 30-minute. 30-minute has taken off. What an extreme trend for BTC. All of this happened while I was at work. Damn. Look at that move for BTC going sideways now. That's healthy. Sideways after a big move up is healthy. It could even come down. Come down is natural. I welcome to come down. It is currently coming down with momentum and price. Nothing too dramatic, though. All right, interesting. Very bullish, though. 15 minutes, similar. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's really look at the 15 minute. 15 minute, okay, a better view at the consolidation. There's your rejection candle, and there's the come down. That's where the trend is starting to change. But look, you already reset the Stokes. RSI can use some resetting. Maybe in the most bullish case, you bounce from the white line right there to 21 MA. In the most bullish case, but likely you come down way more than that, maybe to the 50. Draw a fib. Maybe you'll see where it may come down to. I'll draw one in a moment, but I want to hurry up and get to the smaller time frames and look at the divergence. And also, look at the divergence. Let's talk about that. We see a bull div all the time, but can we see bear div? 1 second. Yeah, can we see bear div? You see how price has higher highs, but the momentum indicators have, lower lows, lower highs here. Lower highs. There's bear div there. But bear div can be hidden bull. Bear div can, in a hidden fashion, be bullish because you're resetting the indicators while reaching support and respecting support. So there's a bullish case as well, even if there is bear div. I'll say that on the 15 minutes. Go down to the 5 minute time frame. Now here's the 5 minute. All right, this thing is just extremely bullish here. Just kind of parabolic in a sense, right? A little bit parabolic, starting to round out though, rounding out and losing steam in the momentum. You got the money flow just about to flip red. You had the VWAP give the bearish cross, already the sell signal. So interesting there on BTC, bullish, but it looks like it needs a pullback. I wouldn't be just jumping into this right now, but this is a good place maybe to take some profit. Amen. Anybody in the money? Can I get an amen? Can I get some dollar signs? Who's in the money? Let's check the trades out. I should be in the money in something. Who's in the money? Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. BTC 1 minute time frame going absolutely sideways. Where's the volume? Where's the candles? What is this? The volume just died. All right. 30 minute.
Attention. Possible price reversal.
All right. Possible price reversal now in the casino. Did you hear that? You go possible price reversal in the casino. Casino is on a pull to the downside, but the demand looks like it is starting to round out. Demand is just under the zero line after being above it all day pretty much. Right now, -4 on the demand scale. And just about all the time frames from 1 through 4 hour, all bullish all of a sudden. Okay. 6 hour to the 1 day bearish, 49 trades per minute. Not too bad for a Saturday. I got to say 49 trades per minute right now. BTC sitting just outside the supply zone. We got to take a look at liquidity and see how likely we get a continued short squeeze. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at liquidity. Here is trading different. This is a liquidity heat map on a trading view chart. We have a 10% discount for the community. If you end up liking this tool, we'll give that to you. The link is in the description of the video. Okay, so BTC pushing here on that 5 minute time frame, and look at the liquidity still to the upside. You got juicy stuff still up there. Look, 65.7. Look at that hotspot says 66,000. Zoom out. Look at that real hotspot is 68. That's past 6.7. We talked about how important 6.7 is, right? Look at the super hotspot at 83, 84. Man, we got liquidity for days. Liquidity for days to the upside and a lot to the downside too. But now look how far we are. So many people are short up here, and they are about to get squeezed and clapped. Who's about to get squeezed right now in the short? I would say be careful. I don't know for sure what's going to happen, but liquidity favoring the upside on the small time frames. How about if we go to a 4 hour? How does the liquidity look then? Let's look at the orders in the book, baby. Come on, let's see. Okay, yeah, tons of local liquidity above us. You see how much we can squeeze. Look, that's 74. That's 76 up there. Very close in proximity, but we cannot ignore how hot and concentrated the liquidity is to the downside as well. 57,000, around 56,000 for BTC. We got to zoom out. Look at the structure. Look at the structure compared with the liquidity. Here we go. Daily time frame. So there's a story for you. All that crumb trail of liquidity to the upside to bring you to 84,000. If that were to happen, is not guaranteed to happen, even if there's liquidity for it. You know, one could say that this is still a bearish trend, which it is, and that's just a bear flag, and that this liquidity is hotter, more volume over here on the right, more volume, more liquidity to the downside in concentration. But you got liquidity spread out here, spread out until you get to the thick stuff to the upside right here. 83,000, 84,000. Which one is more likely? It depends. That can easily squeeze. You know, there's all types of fair value gaps in between here and forced buys to the upside. But as far as the downside, I mean, that's much more closer. And the market structure may just, support a dump and take out 57K. I'm not sure which is going to happen, but I'm looking at both sides and I'm ready for either or. All right, let's take a look at those auto clappers. What are the auto clappers doing? Are they long or short? The automated bots in the market, you know, all the trading strategies, they are long. A 9 out of 10 right now, 9 out of 10 certainty. The auto clappers are clapping to the upside. And how does the battlefield look? How is the current scape of the battlefield for BTC? Who is winning the war currently? In this scale, this small scale right now, it appears to be pretty even at the exact moment. But this will tell us, you know, how the tug of war is looking with liquidity on both sides. And, the market depth, right? The CVD, we need to look at CVD, guys, that cumulative volume delta, right? You know, what's happening with the market orders right now? Who is winning the battle right now? Looks pretty even right now. But if this was like a 4-hour or a daily, it would look like the bulls destroying the bears. But this is a very small sample of the battle, and it looks pretty even at the exact moment. And the bears may take control, as there was a potential price reversal in the casino. So we'll keep an eye on the Bitcoin battlefield and see who is winning. All right, back to BTC and back into the charts. All right, is there a heavy bear div that needs to be shorted right now? Is it too risky to short? Is it too risky to short? Is it better to just wait for a long entry? We'll talk about it all. We'll look at some altcoins and all the good stuff. Let's go ahead and see what the altcoins are doing. And I'm going to get in that chat. Talk to me, folks. I love you. Welcome into the congregation, the Zen Trading Zone. I'm live for you every single day. Have you hit the like button yet? Let's go to community alts. We'll look at Ethereum, Solana, etc., all the important coins. Ooh, that might have played out nice. All right, let me get in the chat really quickly. What coins do we need at this point? I'll definitely look at Cardano. All right, let's see what's going on here. Nice, the auto clappers. Nice of the auto clappers to come off their break. Yeah, yesterday, that was weird yesterday, right? The auto clappers were freaking like a 0 out of 0. Like, what are y'all doing? They turned off the auto clappers. No. All right, they said the 1 minute look crazy. Can I get some Buddhas in the chat too, please? Some Buddhas and some random files. I need random files, guys. Remember to just put random files to just stimulate us a little bit. We need constant stimulation. They said the volume is dead. They said, bro, we short in BTC. Okay, we'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I think I'm going to take some profit, though. I think it's time to take some profit. Who agrees it's time to take some profit? All right, let's... All right, they want Ondo. All right, they want Ondo. They want Lab. A lab? A lab? Can somebody veto Lab, please? And put hype. Yeah, random Buddhas and Fives, please. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, all right. Okay, let's see what ETH is doing really quickly. And don't worry, we will focus on BTC. Let's see what Ethereum is doing. How was the daily candle close on Ethereum? I mean, it was okay. It was kind of monkish. It wasn't as bullish as BTC, right? I mean, it maintained support and it didn't lose any level. It just consolidated to the right. It looks kind of monkish if you ask me. Here's a 4-hour Ethereum getting a bounce, but facing resistance at the 21, the dynamic moving average, a dynamic resistance that is. You know, so if it gets past that, likely higher, but we'll see. That's an important level for Ethereum, 1,865. Here's a 30-minute time frame on Ethereum, starting to roll over, right? Starting to roll over, starting to retrace, looking potentially bearish, or is it just one of those volatile pumps where you're making megaphones? You know, anything possible here. Stochastic's almost reset on that time frame. Here's the 5-minute. The 5-minute is extremely bullish move, but now rolling over just like BTC. You had bear div on the way up, and so it makes sense that it's coming down. It may be time to short, guys. It may be time to short. Yeah, there's Ethereum getting bearish on the 1 minute, but I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't get bearish, like actually bearish on Ethereum until it loses the 5-minute 200 MA, and that's somewhere near 1,851 at the moment. All right, and that's that. Let me take a quick look at BTC again. We got to look at Solana. Take a look at Solana. How we feeling, folks? What's going on? Can I get an amen? Can I get some dollar sign? All right, I got to check on my damn trades, too. Check on my trades and check on what you want me to check on. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Still on that pull to the downside. I'm logging into BitUnix and getting ready to see what's going on. All right, cool. I'm logged into BitUnix. Let's see what's going on. This is my scalper account. Okay, my Zen scalper account. It looks like I have 2 trades currently open right now. 2 trades currently open for my scalps. It looks like I have oil still going. Who's in the oil trade still? I'm in the oil trade apparently, and it is up pretty nicely right now. This is a 30-minute time frame for oil, tokenized oil. It's tradable 24/7 on a BitUnix. Can somebody go ahead and put the BitUnix link into this in the chat, please? And if you don't see it in the chat, it's always in the description of the video. If you need a place to trade, BitUnix does have tokenized oil. That looks like a double top right there. My stop loss is closely, here we go, closely following the super trend on the 30-minute. I just raised it some more, securing more profit. And let's see how much is up at the current moment. Damn! Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about ROI, baby. All about ROI. Forget the dollar amounts as long as you're growing the account over time. Amen. Amen. 538% ROI on oil. What a beautiful trade there. I love that. So I'm ready for profit. I'm ready for profit taking. Who's taking profit today? Come on, let's get some more dollar signs out there and some Buddhas. Yeah, it's time to take profit on oil. I did put the stop loss in to break even. A trailing stop there right behind the 30-minute super trend. Also have a BTC trade open here. Yes, I do. Did we get into this trade together yesterday? Talk to me. Who was here? Yes, we got into this trade yesterday. Do you remember yesterday's stream? Put a 7 in the chat. We were looking at bullish consolidation on BTC. You know, I like the way that this flag was looking. And I acknowledge that, you know, certain parts of the flag was starting to look sketchy yesterday, but overall it was still bullish consolidation. So I stayed in the trade, and man, what a beautiful trade, right? Come on. That's how we do, baby. How much is it up? We're up 249% for the trade on BTC. These were trade alerts. You know, we give trade alerts every day, every stream. Every stream is generally a trade alert. So maybe there'll be a trade alert for this stream. I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be. Go ahead and hit the like button if you can. If you forgot to hit the like button, and let's get some more trade alerts rolling out. But a beautiful trade alert here on BTC. I think it's profit time. I think it's profit taking time. I don't know if I'm ready to get in a new BTC trade right now. Maybe something else. Oh, we'll see. But let me put this stop loss into break even now. That's right. Put that stop loss into profit. We call this a trailing stop, where you just trail the price, right? And look, I only risk like freaking, I don't know. What was it, like $5 or something like that? Like, I'm risking small amounts to make large amounts. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Something like that. That's probably definitely going to take me out. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. 5 minute super trend. There it is right there. Going to put my stop loss right behind the 5 minute super trend. That should almost certainly take me out pretty soon. And that's good. I want to be taken out. I want to take profit, but I'm also just not going to just cash out right now because this could keep running. It could keep running. So I'm going to just put that stop loss right there like a trailing stop. All right, how we doing, folks? What's going on? Are you taking the profit? And why is my chat frozen? I can't move it. Let me reload it. What's the trend? All right, is that better? I think that's better. They said, dang, JP, jackpot trade. It says soul front running. Okay, who's ready for a trade alert, baby? Come on. Who's ready for a trade alert? All right, yeah, no, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so those are the two trades on the scalper account. I also have the Meso account. I'm gonna go check on that because I got some other trades, and some of them I had some trades on there with not too great of entries and not too great of entries. So maybe it's in profit now, or maybe it's at break even. I'll have to see. Take a quick look at the casino and log into the other account. Casino still not pulled to the downside, no pull to the upside yet, but looking pretty bullish. And what do we have here? Do we have a new member here? A Torta Clapper Brisk. What a name. Welcome to the congregation. That's right, congregation. I need y'all to mount up and celebrate the expansion of this congregation. And welcome Torta Clapper Brisk. Everybody welcome a Torta Clapper Brisk to the congregation for me, please. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm glad to have you here. All right, crazy. Okay, guys. Remember, for 1 month, Jacko, is it your anniversary? It's your anniversary. Do you know what today is? It's your anniversary, Jacko. Happy anniversary, 1 month anniversary as a member of this congregation. Somebody get this man a cake. All right. So a BTC still pulled to the downside. Let's log into that other account. See what's going on the Meso account. He said double bottom on hype. Are you sure? Welcome, Torta. I love that. All right, man. Crazy. All right, give me the Meso. Give me the Meso. What's happening with the Meso? All right, the Meso is like for bigger trades using like the 4 hour and up. So it looks like it's kind of a mixed bag here. Hold on, I do have the BTC trade here too. Ooh, nice, I do. So the same exact trade I just had is just a bigger trade here, look. A bigger trade instead of like that smaller trade. This is like a bigger trade, make 500 instead of the 75 on the other account. Stop loss to break even. Time to, use this trailing stop. It's time to secure profits. I repeat, I will not be round tripping trades here. Not even on this account. I will not be round tripping trades. I will be taking profit here. Stop loss right below the super trend on the 5 minute time frame. Secure about $260 right now, right? $260. What is the ROI? That's what's more important. What is the ROI? Hold on. It has it right here. ROI 251. Okay, not bad. Not bad, right? Hey, 251%. 276 BTC on the Meso account. Guys, this was $1,000 account too. This thing is growing. I think it's up to like, damn, over 2K. Did I double this thing already? No way. They're like, JP, do this to the copy trading account. Do this to the copy trading account. Yes, I will. Trust, I will. I just, I'm taking my time and I'm careful with other people's money, man. I kind of don't like the idea of touching other people's money, right? But I mean, you know, you got to be zen and just do what you do, right? Just do what you do, grow accounts, you know, do high probability setups, you know, stick to those trade alerts. God, did you see that? BTC. It just clapped out really quick, took me out of the trade. Perfect. I wanted to get out, but man, is this where BTC is gonna dump? Did you see that? That was nothing. No, that was just I mean, that was pretty obvious, right? That was gonna happen. But yeah, I just took profit on the BTC trade on both the scalper and the meso account. Looks like I have an ICP trade here as well that is in profit. May have to raise the stop loss in this too. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm literally doing trade management in front of you here. You know, this is not easy to do. A lot of people don't do this, but I got to make sure. Hold on. Where's my stop loss on this? Let's zoom out, zoom way out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, bring this stop loss up, way up. Give me the 5-minute time frame. There we go. Give me the 5-minute time frame and just secure that money, baby. Secure that money on ICP. All right, make sure that's all right. Oh, don't close it. Don't close it. I might as well just leave this one at break even, man. I don't know, like break even plus a little bit, because that's a bull flag right there on ICP. So consider this live analysis on ICP. That's still a bullish trend right there. That's pretty bullish. This may get the full move, so I'm not going to put this as close as I put BTC. This don't look like it got as big of a move as BTC, and the trade is still valid. So I'm going to put it somewhere here, way above my break even, pays for all my fees plus some. Yeah, I'll leave this alone. At least I won't lose any money on ICP. And then I have a Solana trade that was just a horrible entry. I got to admit, you know, the Zenmaster ain't perfect. I long this thing on the daily.
Attention. Possible price reversal.
Possible price reversal again in the casino. But I'm seeing a lot of buy orders come in. That's what I'm seeing. Damn. I don't know. Anyway, so I long Solana. Okay, a little bit too overstimulated now, casino. I get it. Orders are coming in. I get it. So I long Solana like days ago on the daily. I think I longed it somewhere near the 21, somewhere here. It was just too early, right? It was not mature yet. The flag looks more mature now. It's still bullish. I still stand by this trade, but that was not a sniper entry. And so this thing is still in down draw, but could play out. You know, this is a bigger account and you just let it cook. So I do not like the entry there, but I do like the direction and I like everything. I like everything about it. I like the stop loss. I'm happy with this trade. It could make me $1,000, could make me $1,100 here. We'll see. I'm in a Solana long on the daily. Yeah, once again, horrible entry, but I think correct direction. So yeah, I'll keep this open. And that looks good. What else we got cooking here? We got a VVV trade going. Okay, look at all these trades we got going. Trade alerts. Trade alerts.
Attention. Trade alert.
Who's ready for a new trade alert? Who needs a new trade alert? A today trade alert. We see the results of the trade alerts here. This is Venice right here. I'm in a Venice along on the daily. I'll let this one cook too. I think this one plays out. I'll leave it alone. 385 is what I'm risking. Hell, you could bring that up. 285, reduce the risk. This should not come down any more than it already has. This should break out. You already got above the 21. Hell, you could even install the anti-clapper for real here. But I think that's good. Stop loss just below the 200, risking only 283 to potentially make 978, maybe somewhere near $1,000. I like $1,000. That sounds better to me. Risking 283 to make $1,000 here on the Venice trade. I'm gonna leave this one open. This looks good to go on the Meso account. All right, what else we have open? We did ICP, we got Venice, we got Solana open. I got Aptos open. Aptos, you're looking sluggish. Why you down, Aptos? Look at this. I longed Aptos. Along Aptos on the daily, this thing has not broken out. What are you doing? Who's still in the Aptos trade? What is Aptos doing? You had plenty. You're telling me BTC pumped all day? You didn't want to get no piece of the pump? You wanted no piece of the pump? What's up with Aptos? How come it didn't want a piece of the pump? That's a trend down to break up and a potential inverse head and shoulder. Why is it not breaking up? Why is it not breaking up? All right. Relax, Monk man. Relax. Okay. You can't force a narrative. You know, just because BTC pumps doesn't mean every altcoin is going to pump. Amen. Right. This might be a loser. It could be a loser, but it's okay because you accepted the risk in advance. So it's all good. No FOMO. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just let it cook. Let it cook. Amen. All right. Any other trades I got going on here? I think that's it. Aptos, ICP, Evenus, and Solana. Look at all those damn buys coming in. BTC, what is it? What is happening to BTC? What an explosive move. A big move down to a big move up. What a claptastic move for BTC. We got to get a liquidity view. Let's go down to the 5-minute time frame liquidity. What is happening? BTC, the bulls are rushing the bears. Look at liquidity. We're heading to the hot zone, guys. 65,000 for BTC, maybe next. That's right. We're very close right now. Let's look at the battlefield. The bulls are pushing the bears. What is happening? Guys, that is a change, a landscape on the battlefield. Right? Hey, man, that is a change, a landscape on the battlefield. What's happening? Who's getting crushed right now? Who's getting clapped silly? Talk to me. Confess you're clapping to the monk man. That's a clapocalypse. Talk to me. I'm really clappy. He says I'm sitting in drawdown on my dot long, but it's cooking. I love it. I love it. 00 says you use your posts, your trades, and discords when you started. You used to. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't been that good with Discord, but I have been doing all these trades live. I'll say that much. If you haven't missed a live stream, you haven't missed a trade. Amen. Okay. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Zero. Hold me accountable. You want more Discord posts. Okay, I totally understand that. I said the dude eats, drinks, and sleeps soul. What's going on, man? How are we feeling about the pump right now, guys? Was that a fake pump or was that a real pump? The bulls are just got a big move on the bears. Was that an ambush? What an incredible move for BTC. Let's mute the battlefield and go back to the charts. And look, giving it all back already. Here we go. Go to the 1-minute time frame. Let's get the 1-minute view on BTC. Let's make sure this is the right chart because it's looking kind of crazy. Zen. Okay. I love it. I love it. Damn, that's a really weird price action for BTC. Let me get rid of this VWAP line. Oh, that 1 minute look very interesting. That is a very interesting price action. Let's go to the 5-minute. Look at the volume, guys. Look at the volume. The volume, and then it's like it broke the indicators. Like, what is like? It broke the indicators, guys. Look, this thing came up, looked like it gave a blow off top. So many people shorted that right there with stop losses above, and then BTC just went the clapping. Rex Futores, my big bro, what up? Good to see you, Rex. What's the narrative, Rex? What's the narrative? What's the daily narrative? It's like, what's the daily mathematics? We got any 5%ers in here? What's the daily mathematics? What's the daily TA? Auto Crypto says about to pop. Seriously, I wish I was still in that BTC trade, but I just brought my stop loss up very close, took me out. I got altcoins cooking though. I got altcoins cooking, and I got that Venus ICP cooking. Aptos need to do something, and Solana slowly coming up here. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. All right, let me go back to the scalper account and let's find a scalper something, guys. Let's do something. You know, let's make some type of money here. Amen. Anybody want to make some money during the pump? Let's see what we could do. Attract abundance. Welcome in. Yes. Good to see you. Attract abundance. Tell me, man, what's today's mathematics? What's today's mathematics, aka TA? Should we start using that term? What's the daily mathematics? As if we're 5%ers, but we're talking about the TA. Is TA mathematics? A slapback says, peace, God. Hey, I knew we had some 5%ers in here. Come on, baby. 7's in the chat. I love it. All right. Damn. All right. Let's get back into the casino. Pull to the upside now. Pull to the upside. Demand at 11. Looks like we're going right back into the upper liquidity, aka the supply zone. That's right. We're going to the supply zone for BTC. We'll take a look at the liquidity. 50 trades per minute. All those time frames bullish, baby. Bullish small time frames. Here's the liquidity for BTC. Let's zoom out on it. And maybe we got to go to the 15-minute. But it looks like this. There's a lead up of liquidity to about 65,000, but man, 65.7 is hot, and so is 66. Let's go to a higher time frame for liquidity. Let's see, 15-minute. Here we go to 15-minute time frame. How bright is that 68K? Man, 65, also a point of interest, 65,006, and then 68K. Guys, I'm telling you, 70K is likely coming. 70K is likely coming with probability. I am not a weatherman. I do not give forecasts. I'm not a soothsayer. I'm not a psychic. I do not give readings. Amen. But I do give a probability-based analysis, and my probability-based analysis is BTC pushes towards the resistance. Now, whether it gets past it, I'm not sure. But what I'm saying is, what I'm seeing is a perfect storm that could be BTC crossing into the $70,000 level. Who's ready for 70K BTC? K-Rob, good to see you. Good to see you, K-Rob. All right, so that is that. Auto clappers still long. 10 out of 10 long now. Auto clappers. All right, the battlefield, we know the Bulls are beating up on the Bears at the moment, pushing them into their end zone. You know, they're a forward operating base. I got the Bulls beating up on the Bears at the moment. All right. Let's go ahead and look for some opportunity, guys. I want to trade. Like, how would one even like trade this? Good thing I got trades already open, because I don't know, guys. I'm not the chasey kind of guy, and I'm not trying to short what is what could be a violent pump with liquidity to the upside. My best bet is I'm thinking maybe get an altcoin that is in consolidation. Hey, man, anybody know any altcoins in consolidation? I'm talking bullish consolidation. Give me a bull flag. Give me an ascending triangle. You know, give me some type of Adam and Eve. Give me something. Give me consolidation. Give me continuation to the upside. Daily candle still got that green dot on BTC. Wait, was that on a new candle? Wait, we didn't talk about that. Hold on. Did the VWAP cross bullishly on BTC again on the daily? We just had a daily candle close 2 hours ago, 2 hours and 14 minutes ago. Yeah. That's a big deal, guys, because the day before, just the day before, we had a red dot and BTC was testing the local support. And today, or the candle close that just happened today, has a green dot now, a buy signal, meaning the VWAP crossed the zero line bullishly. That's interesting for the daily. I didn't talk about that during the daily candle close. That's a green dot on the daily right now. And that is a morning star pattern. That's a reversal pattern when price is coming down and brings price back up. This looks incredibly bullish at the moment, I gotta say. But let's also keep in mind, it is a weekend, right? It is a usually low volume weekend. I'll say usually because we never know when volume can kick in. It's a low volume weekend, right? Potentially. You know, the overall trend is still down technically. You know, we still got to break past the resistances. This is all just potential bullishness we're talking about, right? But man, a reversal pattern, the morning star plus the green dot on the daily makes me, you know, it makes me still bullish here. All right, let's find some opportunity. Look at some all. Damn, Ethereum. Look at the 5-minute time frame on Ethereum. That thing was rolling over. Look, rolling over, almost assured to dump. You know, bears shorting that and got clapped. Who just got clapped on this right now? Talk to me. Confess. It's okay. We make fun of our losses and celebrate our wins here. Who was in a trade looking like that on Ethereum said that thing was a rounded top, rounded tops pay the bills. If you short it, kind of like a rounded bottoms, right? It looks like a rounded, I would long that. So I don't blame you if you shorted that. Honestly, I don't blame you. But man, oh man, are we bullish right now? Look. This is a very clappy July. A very clappy July for BTC. Look at the structure on Ethereum. That thing was rolling over and then clapped you. Who got clapped on it? Step forward. But let's look at it. I know Ethereum's not in consolidation because it just pumped like that. What's behind? Is it AVAX? What's behind? I want to long something right now. I know it sounds crazy, but what didn't break out that need to break out? What's in a nice cocked flag? No, I'm not doing Zcash. Not doing AAVE. Let's look at, maybe I'll look at the 30-minute time. You know, I always look at the 30-minute time frame. ICP, that beautiful flag. That must be the trade I'm in for ICP because I love that play right there for ICP. There's a Sammy special right there. He said, I paid the trader already. Shout out to everybody who cashed out already. Who cashed out? Give me some Buddhas if you cashed out. Give me some dollar signs. Give me something if you cashed out. If you're not even looking for a trade, if you're happy, where's the traders that's happy? Okay, happy. Or better yet, just in a trade from days ago. Right, you're chilling. You're not stressing. Where's my traders that's not stressing, that's already in a trade and not looking for one? Polygon is pretty beat down. Does Polygon deserve a pump? I don't know if it does. That looks very bearish. And what was the news on Polygon? Anything very bad about it? Like, is it still structurally okay? Because that's bearish consolidation. Why is it in bearish consolidation when everything else is pumping? Why does Polygon look this bearish? Lower highs and equal lows on Polygon. I'm looking for opportunity. I'm looking for a trade alert. Hey, Adam says, I'm not stressing. Hey, not stressing, not looking for a trade, chilling. I'm looking for a trade, though. I'm in trades, but I'm looking for trades for the congregation for us to find something here. The thing is, you don't want to chase and you don't want to, just be short in this big old pump. Let's just see how Solana looks. Damn, Solana got a mega move on a 30-minute time frame. And why is it so hot? Why is it so hot in here? Give me one moment. Let me adjust that. Pull to the upside and in that supply zone. Casino, baby. We are speculating to the upside. That's right. The casino is doing the casino thing. Just give me one moment, man. I am burning up. Give me 1 second. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right, we're looking at Solana. Looking at Solana. See what's going on with it. 30-minute, just clean breakout, but got rejected at the 200 MA and 30. Right, major resistance there. 15-minute looking like a tweezer top there. Be careful. I think this is just like one of those violent and volatile pumps, guys. Violent and volatile and dangerous to short and dangerous to long. All right, let me take a look. Now, how did that happen? All right, what's the T on Polygon? Like, why does it look like this? What's the T on Polygon, guys? I said DOT got a retest of all the lows and set a higher low. It's ready. Are you sure? I don't know, man. We can zoom in on that. I don't know about that one. It says sweet. Oh, SUS. What is that? SUSDT or SUSDT? Sonic? I don't know about it. Can we get some vetoes out here? Craig says, JP, I bet it's about to reverse down. Yeah, you're talking about BTC. Oh, we definitely veto in River. We definitely veto in River. I'm looking for the opportunity, guys. I'm looking for the opportunity in Bitcoin right now, or anything. Let me zoom in on Polygon just for a moment. I don't know about this thing being ready. This look crazy. Yeah. Nope. Look, the 1 minute got above the 200. I mean, you want to call that a flag? I mean, I could be wrong. But it looks too risky, man. I don't like the structure. Like, why is it in bearish consolidation? What's up with it? Like, what gives? I think I'll pass on that one for now. Here's SEI.
Attention. Possible price reversal.
Possible price reversal over and over in the casino. BTC trying to figure it out, but still near the supply zone. All right, let's check out BTC. Let's get back to it. Here's BTC on the 5 minute. Are we back to just exactly where we were before? Look, we were here. Look at this. We were here, you know, started rolling over. We kind of went down, like, and look at the chop. Look at the low volume, like just a very robotic candles here. I guess there was a buy wall there. There must have been a buy wall because see how the candles got all chopped off there. You notice how that line right there is like so robotic. It's just instant bounce at that exact line. Isn't that interesting? That's a buy wall. You know, somebody had a hard limit order wall there, you know, for buys, preventing price from going down. And it looks like it broke through at that point right there. It broke through that wall. But then look, the buyers stepped in again. They stepped in and pushed price up, made an even higher high. And now it kind of resembles a cup. Is it a cup and handle on the 5 minute? A rough cup, an ugly cup. Is this a cup and handle continuation pattern for BTC on the 5 minute time frame? It says, what do you think about BNB? Let's see. Take a look at BNB. Do you want to see ALLO or whatever that is? You want to see ALLO, ALLO? Okay, I'll put that on the list. Guys, if you want to jump the list, jump the queue, and you want to see something for sure, get my attention with a super chat, and it does support the channel. So thank you so much. Go ahead and send a super chat for deep dives. BP says Polygon is aggressively transitioning into a blockchain-based transaction platform for stablecoins. Okay, well, that sounds like a good thing. But maybe that's why it's struggling. I don't know. But let's go to some higher time frames for BTC. Try to figure out the structure here. I think it's more bullish than bearish, but that is an extreme uptrend, right? That's an extreme uptrend. And you have to be careful with it. You have to be careful with it. Yes, it's shortable. You know, at a certain point, you know, we'll find a time frame that you could potentially short it. But I'm also, you know, I'm based on the daily, the weekly, and the 4 hour, I'm more inclined to long something, you know, than short it at this moment. But we'll see. I'm open-minded. Because the 1 hour, look, we got the sell signal on the 1 hour high Stokes, high RSI. There is the VWAP crossing bearishly, giving you that red dot. And a bit of a liquidity grab right there, right? Maybe in 30 minutes, could this 1 hour candle give us a sell signal if this turns red, right? It'll be the third red candle on the 1 hour with a liquidity grab. You know, who is risky enough to attempt a short on the 1 hour for BTC? I would say pretty risky right now. I mean, zoom out. Let's see. I mean, nice clap gap right there, though. Nice clap gap if it does happen to want to do that. And it could bounce that 21. All right, I'm just going to some time frames on BTC really quick. And I'll look at some more altcoins. I'm writing down the altcoins. Write down the altcoins, please. It said 30-minute about to close. Get back to the 2 hour in 1 second. 30-minute is about to close. He had 2 minutes left. Maintaining the support level so far. I mean, it's been up and down and there's been some volume, but you know, it's above the 9 MA, the orange line at the moment. It hasn't given it all back. So it's in range. It's bullish. It's bullish for right now. So ETH is flying. Is it really flying? This alt's just running right now. What's SWE doing? Remove all the drawings. Remove them all. Yeah, ETH looking pretty bullish, I gotta say. Yeah, starting to look bullish consolidation after that big move right there too. It's looking bullish, baby, looking bullish. But I'm just, you know, I'm looking at everything. I'm looking for weakness at the same time. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not permanently bullish. I'm bullish on a weekly and on a daily, but at the same time, I'm looking for weakness at the same time. I'm looking for weakness because you know what I said about the casino, right? I'm generally looking for shorts in the supply zone and longs in the demand zone. So I'm open-minded to a super speculative, very small time frame short if the opportunity presents itself, or whatever time frame if the opportunity presents itself. But I'm telling you, I prefer some bullish consolidation on an altcoin instead right now. So help me out. Put it in the chat. What chart has the gem? Give me the jewels. Okay, we're here to find the jewels. We're here to find the gold. We're gold digging over here. Appreciate you guys. All right, so this is BTC. Let's look at the 2 hour again. 2 hour going sideways. That's bullish, but overbought. Extended to the upside. Here's my 4 hour. Just look at it. Just nonstop pump. This thing has been pumping since 1 a.m., guys. 1 a.m. and even earlier. Just, you know, parabolic move to the upside for BTC. How far does it go? Yeah, this is pretty bullish. All right, let's look at what did I write down? I said I was gonna look at ADA. Let's take a quick look at ADA. And perfect. Here we go. Andrew says, can you look at Cardano? Absolutely perfect. Good timing. And I appreciate you supporting the channel. I really do, Andrew. Okay. So I do not take that lightly. So we appreciate you, Andrew. You're the man. Somebody say, Andrew, you're the man. Anyway, let's look at Cardano right now. Let's take a look at it. Let's do an extensive, a little bit extended TA on it. Not too long, but a little bit extended than normal because Andrew did send a super chat for it. So I'll make sure I, give a nice little in-depth analysis here of Cardano. Here's a daily time frame. Wow, starting to look like a potential inverse head and shoulder, isn't it? There's a shoulder, there's a head, and a right shoulder just forming on Cardano on the daily. Who's ready to long Cardano on the daily? It looks like a potential good trade. I'm saying there's a green dot right there on the last candle, the buy signal. VWAP now bullish. The volume weighted average price line is increasing to the upside. Cardano needs to get above this red line around 0.168, 0.1685, right? Something like that. Get above that level and there'll be a huge move up to about 19 cents again, just about where we were before. Make that right shoulder and then you'll be ready for the clap gap. Clap gap close that up and bring it up to about 23 cents, and then a push to 25 cents at the 200 MA on the daily time frame. It looks very potentially bullish here for Cardano. I'm interested. I would long this. I personally would long this. All right, I'm not telling you what to do, but I would get in right there and put a stop loss below the super trend on the daily time frame. That stop loss would be 0.1516, and an entry around now is fine. 0.1677 or around now for the entry, and bring this up past the clap gap for the TP. That's right. Maybe bring it all the way up to the yellow line. A 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. Do you like the trade? Talk to me. 1 in the chat if you like the trade. 2 if you don't like the trade. Cardano is potentially very bullish here. Okay, very bullish. Yes. Yes, I may want to long Cardano. I long down here. I wish I was still in the trade. I wish I was still in the trade. Who remembers me longing down here? I long down there in the forbidden land of the wicked. It's an XLM. Yes, I'll look at XLM. I gotcha. All right, we'll get back to BTC in just one moment, but we're doing Cardano right now. But BTC is, what is it doing? It's looking bullish, guys. That's looking bullish. This thing is about to explode to the upside. What coin is in bullish consolidation? Put it in the chat. Spam it until I see it. And I want it to be like a 30-minute or 15-minute, something like that. Give me bullish consolidation and I'll long it. We'll call a trade alert.
Attention, trade alert.
We'll call a trade alert. This is BTC right now, the 5-minute time frame, pushing, baby. Topside liquidity. There's plenty of it. So much ammunition to the upside. Talk about ammunition. The bulls are beating up the bears on the battlefield and are going to need more ammunition. You have supply lines, connecting the army from the forward operating base, and a major battle for Bitcoin as the bulls are pushing against the bears. Look at the bulls push. BTC is pumping right now. Check it out. The battle for Bitcoin continues. The bulls are beating up the bears. Beating up the bears. Let's go. We gotta push. We gotta push, baby. We're in the supply zone. The speculators are speculating. BTC is pushing up. They're taking the liquidity to the upside and heading to the hot stuff. All right, we gotta mute the battlefield. Sound like a real battle and turn up the casino. Turn up the casino, baby. Turn up the casino and look at the liquidity heat map. We got so much to the upside, and this is just getting started. But I can't ignore that bearish divergence on the stochastics, right? A heavy bearish divergence, but man, what is going on? They said bonk long time. Are you showing me? Bonk? Is bonk the one? Which one is the one? I need the one, guys. And what is going on behind me? Where's my charts? I need the charts. It just decides to restart itself. Are you kidding me? Come on. Windows is the greatest. I didn't ask for an update. I didn't ask for an update. I didn't ask for an update. Sorry. All right, we got volume coming in, guys. There's volume coming in for BTC and pushing to the upside. Let me hurry up and go over Cardano. We're talking about a Cardano long. That's a long right there, baby. That's not a trade alert, but a battle plan. You could long Cardano on the daily right now for a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. Is a 4-hour time frame for Cardano making a move. What a beautiful bullish move. A green dot, a buy signal, a market cipher B. That's incredibly bullish. That's for inverse cat ears. That's inverse cat ears right there. That's a double bottom, whatever you want to call it. It's bullish. It's extremely bullish for ADA. Okay, this is gonna soar. Likely, Cardano will soar to 19 cents is what I'm seeing, guys. This is very bullish. Here's a 30-minute time frame. Cardano reaching. It's reaching. Look at it, reaching for the sky. Just resistance. What resistance? Cardano is flying. 5-minute time frame reaching. BTC soaring. Let's go. We got the casino in the supply zone with a buy signal. We got the battlefield. The bulls are destroying the bears. There's no bears left. Where are the bears, guys? Where are the bears? Are you in the chat? Where are the bears? Where are the bears? Where are you? Come out of hiding. And where the bulls at? Give me the bull emojis, man. Give me the faz. Give me the Buddhas. Look at the battlefield. It's all green. I've never seen it so beat up. I've never seen the battlefield so beat up like this, guys. BTC, the bulls are back. The bulls are back in town and showing the bears who's boss. Look at the battlefield. Damn. Damn, son. What a move of a BTC, man. They are winning the battle. The bulls are beating the bears at the moment, and the monks are aligned with the bears. That's the bears. That's right. The monks are aligned with the bulls, baby. I've been aligned with the bulls, but I have been, reevaluating my narrative every single day, right? Amen. They're reevaluating and resetting my narrative, and it's bullish. What is the trend? What is the trend, my friends? This is the liquidity heat map. All right, mute the battlefield, mute the battlefield. Too overstimulating. BTC taking off. I'm still waiting to see what coin is we got along, guys. I think somebody said bonk. And that's not the first person to tell me that. Bonk has been beat down and at some of the lowest levels it's ever been. All right, guys, you better veto this right now. Somebody better veto this right now, or else I might put a trade alert on Bonk. I'm kidding. There's literally nothing bullish here, though. There's nothing bullish about this. It looks horrible. But, I mean, speculative. If Solana runs and the meme coins run, do Bonk run? I mean, it should, I guess. There's a double bottom. A double bottom on a 5-minute time frame for Bonk. But what's up with my candles? Why it's so, so freaking, low poly? Can I get some better liquidity candles here? Maybe MEXC or maybe Bybit. We use the spot chart. All right, here we go. That looks better. Okay, it's a double bottom. It still looks like bearish consolidation to me. Is there Class B bull div? I don't see. There's nothing bullish about this, guys. Okay, the 1 minute. Okay, there's a Sammy special in the 1 minute, maybe. That's rough, guys. Come on, man. Somebody veto this before I actually take a chance here. Where's the chat? Somebody veto Bonk. We got to get back to BTC, guys. Come on, somebody veto this. I'm getting back to BTC before I actually consider Bonk. All right, there we go. Somebody vetoed it. BP veto Bonk. Thank you. Damn. Yeah, let me look at Ondo real quick, though. Somebody asked me for Ondo. I'm over here seriously considering Bonk right now. Please show me an Ondo chart. And Ondo, please be in consolidation. I don't want to chase nothing. Okay. I like that. Okay. I like that flag. I might be able to do something with this. Hold on. The 4 hour might be ready on Ondo. Oh, that might be ready. I mean, it's ugly. Don't get me wrong. You got the whole McDonald arch going on, the whole M pattern. I mean, I would say that played out, though, if you call that the neckline. I would say that played out. You got to look at the smaller time frames, but the 4 hour is extended to the downside. And if it continues its bull trend, that might be a bottom. It's ugly, though. It's ugly. I got to say, it is ugly. It looks ugly. That kind of looks like Bonk chart right there a little bit. All right. Well, this Ondo for you, it has not broken out. I appreciate that, but it's also not looking great. We need something that doesn't look terrible, but hasn't really broken out that much. Okay, XLM with the consolidation. We might be able to work with this. What we got here, 30-minute going sideways, low Stokes green dot right there. Is that enough consolidation for the next move up for XLM? It may be. It may be. We'll see. Thanks. We got more vetoes on Bonk. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Veto that Bonk. Let's look at BTC, right? Let's look at what's important here. Is that a double top on BTC? There it is, 5-minute time frame, BTC. How does it look on a 1 minute? Yeah, look, looks like a double top. Looks like cat ears. Cat ears when you get like a double top with some space in between it. That's a bearish pattern. Could bring it down. We'll see. But money flow increasingly green and technically higher lows. So BTC shaky, but still trying to be bullish here. All right, let me go back to XLM. XLM is interesting. This is interesting. I don't know if this is it. I don't like a trade where I say this is interesting. I like trades that make me want to hit that trade alert button instantly. Amen. All right. Amen. Yeah, I like trades that make me want to hit that trade alert button instantly. And so far, I haven't seen that yet. We'll keep looking. We'll keep looking in these charts, but so far, nothing making me want to hit the trade alert button. That looks like a big bear flag if you ask me on Link. All right, Tau. Okay. W pattern? W pattern, kind of like that cat ear in reverse. Okay, low Stokes green dot, starting to get a move. That was a nice move, and that does remind me a little bit of XLM. XLM did kind of look like that. So maybe XLM will run like Tau's doing right now. Here's a Venice protocol. I am in a Venice trade right now, so that should be cooking. Near protocol. Near always got the sauce, right? Near always got the sauce. I like this actually right here. This is not too bad. I can see this little piece right here as a potential.
Attention. Possible price reversal.
Possible price reversal in a casino again. But Bitcoin still in the supply zone and demand positive at 19 above the zero line. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. But just this part right here is kind of bullish. That move up and move down, that's a little bull flag. Near has been having some nice little plays, especially on this 30-minute. Let's just take a look. How bearish is this whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing kind of looks like a bear flag, though, and even head and shoulders. I'll be careful here. Yeah, I don't know. That looks shaky. Not loving that bigger structure. All right, let's go to some other altcoins really quickly. Somebody said BNB. What's going on with BNB? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not loving that structure either on the 30-minute. Can you see the structure? I'm not saying it can't break up, but it looks like a bear flag to me. Big move down, a retracement up, trend up to break down. All right, what else did I say I was going to look at? Sol, ETH, Ondo, Hype, Hyperliquid. Take a look at Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid going straight up, and not really my cup of tea right there. Unless you were going to short that, maybe, potentially. I prefer a long at the moment. I'm telling you, I prefer a long. Maybe XLM looks the best so far. Out of all the altcoins I just looked at, I think XLM is looking the best on the 30 so far. Because it is, bullish above the 200 MA on a 30-minute time frame, and it is in some consolidation, although, chunky and unpredictable consolidation, and it may want to bing bong some more. And maybe not fully mature, but there is a buy signal on market cipher B. Recent bullish cross on the VWAP, the volume weighted average price, and low stochastics lead me to believe that this might want to pump. That leads me to believe that XLM just may want to pump. We'll see. I'm going to look at some other coins. What am I missing? What looks better than that? They said LTC. Look at Litecoin. Okay, let's look at Litecoin. There it is. Oh, I like that 30-minute flag. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm willing to take a chance. I'm willing to take a chance on that one. I like that a lot. Let's run it. Let's go.
Attention. Trade inbound.
Let me just zoom out.
Attention,
We'll
trade
extend
alert.
it.
High probability setup found. Time to blindly follow JP. Sin City Crypto. New trade alert. This is not financial advice.
Not financial advice, but I told you I like trades that make me want to hit that trade alert button instantly, and Litecoin makes me want to hit that trade alert. So I hit the trade alert, guys. The Stokes reset, beautiful rounded bottom, a bull flag, money flow is green. You got the green dot, the buy signal. All the stars are aligning for Litecoin. So I long Litecoin on the 30-minute time frame. That's right. I'm going to long Litecoin because I like the way it looks. It fits everything I'm looking for in a long. Let's see if I can get in before this thing pumps. I'm going to enter right now. Yes, I am. Stop loss below the super trend. 46.32 is the stop loss for Litecoin. A TP is going to be somewhere around 48.90. This should be just about a 1 to 3. A risk, a reward ratio. 25, almost close. And let's do it. This is my scalp account. Let's get into the trade. I'm getting in the trade right now, baby. Getting in the trade. Get me in the trade. Get me in the trade. Let's go. All right, how's it looking on like the 1 minute time frame? Ooh, 1 minute. Nice flag. I like it. I like it. All right, I'm in a trade. Let's go. There's probably an even better entry right at the super trend right there, but I'm in the trade. I'm in the trade. I like that the 1 minute is in a flag, the small time frame agreeing with the higher time frame, and agreeing on the higher time frame. Yeah, higher time frame is very mid pump though. I got to say that thing is mid pump on the higher time frames. That's the risky part, is this thing is super pumping already. But guys, that's a pit stop. That's healthy consolidation for now. If this pump continues, we should get paid. I should get paid, right? I'm not telling you to 100% take this trade, and you got to take responsibility for your own trades here. But, I'm long in Litecoin. I'm long on Litecoin, not because I like the coin, but because of the bullish consolidation on the 30-minute time frame with the indicator low, and ready for a bounce. What do you think about it? Do you like the trade? 1 in the chat if you like it, 2 if you don't like the trade. And we got to end that poll. Let's check on BTC, see what's happening. BTC just putting in double top on the 5 minutes so far. We'll see how actually bullish or bearish it is. It so far has not really done much except both dump and pump violently twice now. So we'll see what BTC wants to do. What does it mean for the altcoins? Let's bring up total 3. Total 3. Here we go. Total 3. This is the total market cap of the altcoins minus Ethereum and BTC. Let's look at it on the 5 minute time frame. They're going crazy. They're bullish. They're very bullish right now. Here we go. 30-minute. Okay. Getting a big boost up here, but is it just a bear flag? Is this going to get really bearish tomorrow or something? Overnight? I don't know. Just an idea. But I mean, you could have said the same thing about that. Every small pump looks like a bear flag at first. Ooh, nice 4-hour flag. That's kind of bullish. Zoom out. Okay, and I can see that being somewhat of an invert head and shoulder as well. Complex inverse. I can see some potential bullishness coming here. Trend down to break up, but also looking like bearish consolidation. Man, just a mixed bag here. A mixed bag of these charts. But BTC remaining above even the 1 minute 200 right now. So BTC is bullish, guys. It is still bullish. A casino gave us a possible price reversal, but not wanting to print it, and still on the pull to the upside. No pull to the downside, still pull to the upside. Demand sitting at 18. That's above the zero line. Everything bullish, baby. Here's a look at the liquidity. Once again, we're right in the thick of, well, I don't know about the thick. We're right in the beginning of what could be a big liquidity run for BTC to the upside. We'll call it a short squeeze. The short squeeze up to 70K could be coming very soon for BTC. And let's go back to the battlefield. We got the bears starting to push back now. The bears starting to push back and tell the bulls that they have not given up. The bears have not given up. Why can't I move the thing? There we go. There we go. The bears have not given up completely, starting to push back now against the bulls. But it looks like the bulls still control more territory and pushing back now on the bears. You know, what team are you on? Are you team bull or team bear in this battle? Put your team in the chat. What team are you on? This is a real life battle, guys. It's going down. Those bulls are pushing. They are pushing. All right, auto clappers still clapping to the upside. That's right, auto clappers clapping to the upside. 7 out of 10. There's certainty. All right, we're watching BTC going sideways in a 1 minute time frame and looking at other coins. I just longed a Litecoin. That's right, Litecoin on the 30-minute time frame on BitUnix. That's right. If you need a place to trade crypto, BitUnix is the place. We do have a link for you to join BitUnix if you need a place to trade. Somebody put it in the chat for me. Use that Nightbot. Yeah, I love this rounded bottom. When I see stuff like this, I long it in no hesitation. So that's why when I'm looking for trades, I'm very picky sometimes. But when I see something I like, I take it. I like this one. I'm taking it. We'll see what happens. Very short-term play here for Litecoin. All right, I'm down for some other trades again as well. Let's see what else we got going on. What's cooking? What's shaking? What's baking? Welcome into the congregation, everybody. Welcome in. Is it your first time? Put a 5 in the chat. Have you hit the like button, folks? Hit the like button if you forgot to hit the like button. I appreciate it so much more than you know. If you hit the like button, clap the like button. What is the trend? All right. Reginald says, does BitUnix KYC? Reginald, only if you want to connect a bank account. Okay. You can transfer crypto in if you don't want a KYC. Okay. You don't have to KYC if you transfer crypto. I'm not KYC'd, Reginald. Okay. So you don't have to KYC if you transfer crypto in. Okay. Disabled machine. What's going on? They said Pepe. Is Pepe looking good? Should we even touch? Should we touch meme coins at all, guys? Some people just want BTC only. All right. Yeah, a lot of BTC. All right. What else is the opportunity? Who gave me the Litecoin play? Somebody told me to look at LTC. Was it J Trader? Who said LTC first? Al Jr. says, yo, JP, what's the site for the Battlefield thing? The site for the Battlefield is called New Hedge. I'll bring this up to the side here. Here you go. New Hedge. That's right. Newhedge.io. That's right. Just look up New Hedge, Bitcoin Battlefield. It's the Bitcoin Battlefield, man. I love it. It's like an RTS. It looks like an RTS games. You know I'm into RTS. And I always talk about the battle between the Bulls and the Bears. So this just makes sense, right? This is a new metric I'm going to be featuring every day, just like the casino. All right, we'll look at the casino of the market, and we got the battlefield. That's right, the battlefield for BTC. Seeing who's currently winning the battle, the Bulls or the Bears. Right now, it is the Bulls. All right, beautiful. That is the Bitcoin battlefield from New Hedge. All right, let's look at some other opportunity. I love the way a Litecoin is looking. Let's look at some other coins here. Somebody said Pepe. Y'all better hurry up and get a veto in here. Pepe. They asking for craziness. They asking for craziness. All right, so Pepe on the daily. All right, inverse head and shoulder like a lot of other coins, but also could just be bearish consolidation, right? Don't want to do too much on the daily. We care about the small time frames right now for Pepe. He's a 4-hour going completely sideways, but slightly up. An uptrend on the 4-hour time frame. Here's the 30-minute time frame. Sideways as well. Sideways. Well, sideways is consolidation, isn't it? Zoom out. This looks crazy. What's up with the low volume candles? Yeah, that's that consolidation. Okay, it's bullish. Look, flag, flag, flag. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Is there low Stokes on any time frame? Ooh, I like that 6 hour. Look, 6 hour about to get busy right there for Pepe. I think some memes are gonna run, guys. I think some memes are gonna run, right? All right. Easy with the Cardano check. Easy. Okay, don't get on timeout here. Don't get on timeout. I got you. We'll look at Cardano, but just hey, easy, Ad. All right, I don't want to put you in timeout. Just stop. Just listen to the Zen Master, okay? Or else you're gonna be in timeout. All right. Torta. So okay, Torta. You see, Torta gifted 1 Sin City crypto membership. Let's go. Let's go. Torta just became a member today and decided to gift the membership to one lucky person. So we appreciate that, Torta. And who got it? Looks like Drive with Bob got it. Okay, congratulations, Drive with Bob, and thank you, Torta. All right, thank you, Ad. Thank you for stopping the spam. And now I'll check Cardano for you. I'll check Cardano. But I'll just say Pepe is going sideways on a lot of time frames. And I don't know. It could pump. It could pump with everything else. Let's go ahead and take a look at Cardano. Let's go all the way to the bottom to ADA. There we go. All right, 5-minute time frame. Here's Cardano. Kind of just slowly pumping right now with everything else. You do have higher highs, higher lows. Okay. Red dots though on the 5-minute, a sell signal. Bullish consolidation on the 15-minute for Cardano. It looks bullish, man. It looks bullish. You know, it's not doing anything crazy right now, but it looks bullish, and it looks like it's going to break out. And look, it's just inverse head and shoulder like everything else. Cardano looks bullish, very bullish on the 5-minute time frame, bullish on the 1 minute. Look, it looked like a invert, looked like a cup and handle, right? It's bullish. It's bullish. I will be careful though. I'll be careful. Like, I don't long stuff like this. I long when I get the retracement and remain bullish. But right now it's a bit extended to the upside currently. So be careful with the late longs is all I got to say. All right, we got a super chat coming in. Torta Clapper Brisk. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says Ake USDT. You got it. Let's take a look at Ake right now for you. Appreciate it. Torta. All right, let's look at Ake. All right, so just put it into perspective. Here's the daily. This is one of those ones that just ran up crazy on the daily. Look, just dwarfing the other price, the previous prices. I'm hearing noise in the casino. I think we want to pull to the downside for BTC. Let me just take a look. Pull to the downside for BTC. Will BTC start the dumping now? We'll see. Looks like price is still just hanging out above the 200 MA. All right, let me go right back to Ake now. We're looking at Ake on the daily. This thing is pretty extended to the upside. Is it a short? We'll look at it. Let's go to the 12-hour. Look at that amazing move. Huge move, but finally a red candle. A red candle on the 12-hour closing in, 9 hours just about. You got to wait 9 hours for confirmation on this candle close. But look, a sell signal on market cipher B, the red dot, the VWAP crossing bearishly the zero line. This is the zero line right here. It crossed it bearishly, give me that red dot, but not confirmed. It's not confirmed until the 9 hours is up and the candle closes, because if that VWAP comes right back up, as it might, it looks like a bottom. I got to be honest, because you see how it's rounding here. If it comes right back up, it'll give you a green dot, a sell signal, and clap you out of your short. So I would be very careful here with the short. Here's the 8-hour time frame. Yep. That needs about 5 hours. Here's the 4-hour. 4-hour got some red candles, but look, indecision doji and compression followed by expansion to the downside. We'll see. Money flow green. The trend is up and stiff. The trend is up and stiff. A stiff trend to the upside, could lead to, price coming down if it breaks this trend line. That's what usually happens. All right. And let's do your 1 hour. 1 hour. Okay. Nice big move up. Stiff trend with bear div. This looks pretty shortable, I got to say. Looking shortable, but I got a feeling this is one of those like lab type of coins. Am I correct? Is this one of those lab and river type of coins that should be vetoed? Is that one of those lab coins? Talk to me. All right, so let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Double top, class B, or just regular divergence, because that is technically a higher high there. Let's call it bear div. Bear div on the 30-minute. Momentum shift to the downside is looking like a short. It's looking like a short, but it may clap you. Be careful. 5-minute at support could bounce right there. And the 1 minute for Ake, getting bearish on a 1 minute time frame there. All right, so that does it for Ake. That thing is ran up on the daily. Could be tweezer tops on the daily too right there. It looks like a short. It looks like a short. I would use like the 30-minute, maybe like the 30-minute for entry. It looks like a short, maybe something like this. Hey, the trend is up. The trend is your friend. The trend is up. But, when the trend is too extended, the trend usually changes. So one could speculate on the trend changing here and maybe get a 1-to-4 risk reward ratio trade. Just a general idea of a trade here. I'm not telling you to take it, and it might get you clapped. But if you wanted to short it, it may look like a stop loss at 0.0022072.
Attention. Possible price reversal.
And another possible price reversal for Bitcoin. We'll take a look at it. TP at 0.0006801. That's what a short may look like for AK. I'm okay on it, though. That's a battle plan and not a trade alert. All right, let's get back to BTC. Back to BTC. Now dumping on the 1 minute time frame. That's right. Well, dumping is a stretch, right? I guess it is a dump. If you zoom in, there's a lot of red candles, right? A lot of red candles. A losing to 200 in May. That is a support line, a dynamic support line in the 1 minute. I wouldn't be too worried about that, though. I wouldn't be worried about the major trend change, a trend reversal until BTC loses the 5 minute 200 MA. That line right there, somewhere around 64,500. I wouldn't be worried about a trend reversal until then. But you could get an opportune entry now on the short, right? Why not just short it now? And honestly, I might speculate it. Why not? I might do some speculation and put it in a short. Why not? If there's bear div and if it's extended to the upside, and if we're anywhere near a value area high, are we for BTC? I assume we are. On the 30-minute time frame, as we try to get above resistance, we are at a value area high. If we have bear div and at a value area high, no matter how local, that's a recipe for a short. Amen. And I get it. Very risky as BTC wants to squeeze, but I totally understand anybody short in this area. So who's shorting right now? Who's shorting BTC? I got multiple longs open and profit. But who's short in BTC right now? Is that your play? Major bear div on a 15-minute. You know what this remind me of? It remind me of that Ethereum chart. Let's bring up Ethereum again. This remind me of Ethereum. Was it the 30-minute? What chart was it? I think it was a 30-minute. Yeah, that chart right there. Maybe you can see it better on the 15. Yeah, there you go. 15 is a good way to look at it. Do you remember this on Ethereum? How much this looked like it was rolling over? It was a perfect rollover, but you got clapped. You got clapped, baby. You got clapped right there trying to short that. That reminds me of that right there. You see how this thing is rolling over? Can you see why I'm cautious? Can you see why I'm cautious? This thing is rolling over. It looks perfectly shortable, but I mean, so did that, and you got clapped. Okay, you got clapped. BTC may want to do the same thing. I just say be careful, but I'm willing to speculate. I'm willing to lose like $5 or something like that, you know, shorting this thing. All right, who's short, baby? Who's short? Where the bears at? Come on, convince me to short, bears. Convince me to short. It's an LTC turning on us. Is it right now? We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if BTC start dumping. LTC dumps, right? Okay, nothing too crazy though so far. Still in range. But yeah, LTC getting a bear. Oh, look at the casino. Uh-oh. Here come the clappers. Did you see all the bearish orders coming in there, guys? Did you see all the bearish orders coming in? All right, it's quiet again in the order books. Quiet in the order books. About 50 trades per minute right now. 50 trades per minute. Torta says, I love shorting. They call me Torta Clapper for a reason. I love it. I love it. I love it. They said, what we gonna do about BTC? I ain't gonna do nothing about BTC. I ain't doing nothing. Nah, I'm serious. Nah, I'm actually looking at a short actually right now. I'm looking at a short. I'm looking at a short for fun. Like, just why not? You know, like that's rolling over this bear div and it's at a local value area high. I'm looking at a short. What's the best time frame to short? Probably like the 15 or the 30. I like that. That looks that's perfect for a short. Look at that. It's just asking for you. It says short me, daddy. Short me, clap daddy. I'm about to short the 15-minute time frame on BTC is what I'm about to do. That's what I'm about to do. Let's see here. What am I still in my what account is this? This is not the right account. This is my Meso account. I'll put the LTC in on the Meso account. I didn't mean to do that. All right, let me get back to the scalper account. One second, log in here. We're on a pull to the downside in the casino. That's right, a pull to the downside. We'll see if BTC truly wants to go to the downside, or is this just a bear trap, right? A bear trap and then gonna liquidate the shorts. We'll see. Will it be a continued squeeze for BTC, or will we finally roll over? And here we are. Looks like I'm only in the oil trade now. Only in the oil trade. Is oil going to start pumping now? Oh, wow. Oil looks like a potential buy right there. Look at that 5-minute. I'm already in oil, but it looks like it's about to get bullish. Oil looking a bit bullish there. And it's not surprising. Oil has been like counter trading BTC a lot. All right, let's get to BTC. I'm just wasting time. Let me get into a short. A short for fun here. It may get myself clapped, but if I'm a long LTC, I should be able to short Bitcoin, right? All right, tight stop. 64,964. Take this thing all the way down to the bottom of the range, maybe like 63,986, something like that. See what the numbers look like. Give me the numbers for BTC. Give me the numbers. $20 for $60. It just don't seem amazing. It should be better than that. I think we could touch the 200, 63.8. 30 for 90. Okay. 40 for 120. I don't want to lose $40. This is like this is my $1,000 account, which I've grown to almost 1,200 here. And, you know, after about, I don't know, a week now, I don't know how long this has been. I'm not going to risk a lot because this is a bit risky as BTC is, you know, has a recipe for a short squeeze. I'll risk like maybe $20 or something. 20 for 60. Let's do that. How's a small time frame entry? Can I get a better entry like right here, like right at the 21? Order price right there. Order price 64,767. That's $12. $15 for 66. $15 for 66. Okay, I'm sketching a trade here. Work with me. I'm sketching out a trade here for BTC. The trade looks like this on the 15-minute time frame. And I kind of hope I get clapped. Like, I hope I get clapped. Seriously. This is just a 1 to 3. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Yeah, trade alert. Let's go.
Attention.
Hope I get clapped.
Trade alert. Trade inbound. This is not financial advice.
Absolutely not financial advice, folks. But I'm now in the trade. I just took limit last. I'm in the trade, risking like $20 for $60. Nothing crazy. 1 to 3 risk reward ratio for BTC. It looks like a perfect short in a 15-minute time frame. Price coming up while stochastics are going down. A disagreement between price and momentum. When that happens, I usually believe the momentum. The momentum is telling me that BTC likely retraces here and then bounces. Or the momentum is telling you BTC is going parabolic and going to clap your pants off. Okay, so, I mean, which is more likely? I would probably say in the short term, more likely we come down. But you never know. We have the weekly and daily bullish divergences that could just send a BTC to 70K right now. So this could go up and clap me. And I invite the clapping. Come clap me. All right. Come clap me, baby. Come clap me. All right. Let me get into the into the chat. Let me get into the chat. Clap me BTC. And clap me in Litecoin if you want. I don't care, but I'm shorting this. I'll say this, though. It might be a bit of a tight stop, but I mean, hey, that's what scalping is all about, right? Tight scalp. You know, if somebody wanted to, you could do a bigger trade that, you know, less likely to stop you out if you put a stop loss above 65.6. And if you're really bearish and you think we're going to go down to like, I don't know, like 61.7. That could be a more like, I don't want to say probable, but that's like a bigger time frame trade. If you think that BTC is gonna, you know, this is somewhat of a top, and if you're bearish and you're shorting every top, BTC could go down to 61,000, and that could be a bigger 1 to 3 risk reward ratio for you. If you want to take that trade, that stop loss is 65,654 and TP is 61,843. That actually makes a lot of sense. I like that, actually. I like that trade. And it was usually trending up to eventually break down. Is there like head and shoulders and stuff? Kinda. Could this be like the right shoulder of a big old head and shoulder for BTC? I'm just, you know, looking at things in real time and analyzing it with you. Could that be a huge right shoulder for BTC? Slant it, head and shoulder, dump this thing even further. I'm just looking at it. You know, I'm bullish. Don't get me wrong. I'm bullish based on the high time frames. But I'm looking at every possibility here. And, you know, short money is good money. Amen. Short money is good money. Long money is good money. You know, any way you can get it. All right, cool. Let's erase that. But yeah, I got a measure move to like 59,005 with that head and shoulder. If it does become a head and shoulder, you know, all it has to do is dump this big move here and become a head and shoulder. Yeah, that's interesting. Does anybody like this trade better, the bigger one? I like it. All right, let's keep eyes on BTC. This is a 15-minute time frame, but for BTC, let's keep eyes on it. I'm in a trade, by the way. I am in a trade. Yes, I am. I gave a trade alert for a BTC short. This one is very speculative, I would say. Very speculative and on the riskier side. But I would say on the smaller time frames, it is pretty likely based on the smaller time frames. But, you know, the smaller time frames don't always dictate what happens. Amen. Those higher time frames are like hidden forces in the market. The higher time frames are hidden forces in the market. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing did just out of nowhere dump hard and then pump hard. But I'm in the short, baby. I'm in the short right there on the 15-minute time frame. Here we go. Talk to me, baby. I'm in the chat. I'm in the chat. Al Macia says, yes, his head and shoulders. It said too late on ETH. It said, what is this? What trader broker software is that? I'm using BitUnix. If you're wondering right now, BitUnix is an easy to use crypto exchange. You know, it's just a futures exchange. Very easy. We have a link in the description of the video if you need access to it. Somebody said maybe back to 63,500. Yusuf says, I'm going long now. Hey, I don't mind. I don't blame you. Depending on the asset and how big of a time frame you're doing. Craig says, good call, JP. I'm with you short. All right, all right. It says, why are you using indicator in TradingView? Excuse me? Why are you using indicator? I don't know. Is that a question? Is that a real question? It says, yo, what was the low over there by 7 o'clock? The low. Was it on this chart on BitUnix? You talking about that low right there? Yeah, 7 a.m., 6:45 a.m., 7 a.m. Yep. The morning time is not even like Wall Street opened or nothing, but it just, you know, around that time, there was some action for BTC. So short to the money so far a little bit. We'll see what happens. This is a trade alert that I'm in right now, a small time frame short. I got to say, I'm not like incredibly bearish or nothing, but, you know, hey, why not give it a shot, right? Why not give it a shot from the heavy bear div? If I'm a buy bull div, I have to sell bear div as well, right? Amen. And check it out, bearish condition in the casino. You also know I look for shorts in the supply zone. I usually look for shorts in the supply zone. I say this a lot, guys. We now have a bearish condition in the supply zone, and we have a demand zone all the way down there, 64,000. Pull to the downside for BTC. Pull to the downside, 50 trades per minute. All right, let's take a look at liquidity again and look at the TradingView charts. BTC starting to get about face here, and about face at the local liquidity. We'll see what it wants to do. Does it just make a flag and then come back up? Maybe a cup and handle. We'll see. Stokes are low, very low. They'll stay low. BTC starting to get an about face and a dump here. Auto clappers starting to lose confidence in the long. Now just 4 out of 10 long. 4 out of 10 long for the auto clappers here. And in the battlefield, the Bitcoin battlefield, look at the bears are making a comeback now. The bears now beating up on the bulls. How have the tables turned, huh? How has the tables turned in such a short time frame? Just not too long ago, 30 minutes ago, we were seeing the bulls beat up on the bears and push the bears into their territory. Right now, the bears own most of the territory on the battlefield and pushing the bulls back to the forward operating base. All right. Let's get back to the charts. Back to the charts for BTC. Starting to dump on that 15-minute time frame. Will it, bounce from a fib level or maybe go all the way down to support? Let's measure this thing out with a fib retracement tool. We'll do from down here. Okay. Will there be a 618? Will there be a 786? I would be interested. Well, no, I wouldn't. I won't be interested in nothing, but it would be likely for BTC to come down to that level and maybe bounce there. But just from the look at things, like, I don't take just one indicator into consideration here. I'm looking to the left, looking to the right. I'm looking at price and I'm looking at the volume profile, and I'm seeing gaps here and I'm seeing gaps in price. And it just looks like if price is going to come down here, it'll likely go even lower and touch this support level based on price. That is support and resistance, right? The simple support line. And also this 200 MA should be a little risen by then, dragged up, and that is multi-confluence for a bounce. So I would be interested in the bounce around 63.9 for BTC. That's right. I would be willing to speculate on a long around 63,900 or 64,000, even psychological number for a bounce for BTC. Or it bounces now, right? But for me, for my high probability setups, I need to see BTC get a fib level in confluence with a moving average to go for a long. But as of right now, I'm short. I'm short on BTC and up a little bit here, up a little bit, 7% in the trade so far to the downside. Who's short in BTC? I'm short in BTC, but long Litecoin. What are we doing here? Do I need to cut off that Litecoin trade? Probably slightly down on it right now. Litecoin starting to get a dump, you know, because BTC coming down. Litecoin not invalidated yet, but look, it got a red candle coming in, engulfing candle. 8 minutes left on a 30-minute time frame. I don't know. It still look beautifully rounded, but this looks like it could get bearish, guys. I got to say, lose this very fragile support at 46.77. Litecoin comes down, test the super trend, test the 50 MA, 46 something. We'll see. We may lose. I may lose the trade. And I'm okay with it. You know, I didn't. My thing is, I took 2 trades so far, guys. If I lose one and win one, what will be my net? It depends on my risk reward ratios. My risk reward ratios set me up in a way that I can lose one trade, win one trade, and that winner pays for the loser plus some. Amen. Amen. That's right. The winner will pay for the loser and plus some. So, you know, trading is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It is a collection of trades. So I am fine. Okay. I am fine, baby. All right. So let's see. BTC looking all right. Looking all right. I wouldn't be surprised if I got clapped out to the upside, though. Would not be surprised as BTC has tons of liquidity to the upside and everybody and their mama is trying to short this right now, especially with the tight stop loss that I have. Okay. So I understand how easily this can go either way. All right. All right. Let's take a look. It says Sol usually same movement as BTC. That's true. That's true. JP, check out Sin. Man, somebody please veto that. I mean, you got clap it in your name. So maybe I'll check out Sin. Maybe. But somebody please convince me to veto. All right, Almacia says, I'm leaving LTC. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, I don't blame you, my friend. I don't blame you. I think I might leave both open because it's kind of like a hedge, right? One of them.
Attention. Possible price reversal.
Possible price reversal. Which way? You already reversed the price. You already reversed it. Which way? Crazy. All right, all right. Somebody said, do you ever use Hakanashi candle? Sure. Yeah, the casino's Hakanashi. Look, Hakanashi right there. 5-minute Hakanashi candles. He said, why is Bitcoin not dumping with oil up and the war getting miraculous? Well, you got to remember that BTC pumped during war. We keep forgetting that BTC actually pumped during the war. It was the war that saved BTC from going lower than 50K. So we don't know what's going on. We have no idea what's going on. They said the Dumpageddon. Somebody said should have jumped on oil. I think I'm in oil. I think I'm still in oil long here. Let me see something. Yeah, I'm still in the oil long with a trailing stop loss and profit. Oil looks good. Oil looks bullish to me on the 15-minute time frame and respecting the super trend. That looks like that's about to take off. That's about to take off crazy. And I'm in profit here. I'm in profit. That's looking good to me. Let's go. 565%. That's what I'm talking about. ROI, baby. And why did I just clap myself? 565%. I just want to get clapped. Somebody said my friend predict 38K BTC. All right, yeah, I'm in a trade for oil, looking pretty good. I'm in a scalp short for BTC. Very speculative, small time frame. If I get clapped out, who cares? Risking very little here on a short for BTC, but I am bullish. I am bullish overall for BTC, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down just in the short term. But plenty of liquidity to the upside and to the downside, especially on the higher time frames. But we'll see. BTC in retracement mode at the moment, and the casino giving us an official sell signal. I gotta say, those casino sell signals are very accurate. You know, way more accurate than the possible price reversals. An official bearish condition in the casino. Take a look at that battlefield. Are the bulls pushing back? Are we pushing back yet? Bulls getting beat down by the bears. Yeah, that's a slaughter. That's a slaughter at the moment, but very small scale is just what's happening right now. Justin Crypto, can we not do the spam, man? You're gonna get timed out, man. You gotta get timed out. I don't want to, you know, I'm very light on the moderation, but no spam, Justin Crypto. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be silly. Mods, get on it, man. Don't let people just, you know, say stuff like that. That's spam. That is spam, my friends. Yeah, bears beating up on the bulls. Simply, bears are beating up on the bulls, and I am short for BTC at the current moment. Short for BTC, but I got way bigger time frame longs open right now. I got Solana trades open, Venice trades open. I may have to go to that meso time frame again. Yeah, let me go to my meso time frame and maybe do some risk management on the LTC trade. There we go. Justin says, what did I spam? Oh, well, maybe, I mean, I apologize if I'm wrong, but it seemed like spam. You kept saying you won 2,000 from Jason, from Crypto Face. I mean, congratulations if you really won it, but how do we know you really won it? You know, I don't know if that's spam or not. You said it a couple times that you can't believe you won 2K from Crypto Face today. Congratulations if it's true. But I don't know if it's true. It looks like spam if it's not true. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. But if you did, congratulations. And I apologize if it's not spam. Okay. But it just looks like it. But I appreciate you, man. All right. So let me go ahead and get into this account, into the Meso account, and see what's going on here. Meso account. Zen Meso. We call it clap management. I like that, clap management. All right, so I'm in an LCT trade right now. It's down $8. It's down $8. Let's see here. Do we still believe in the move? I'm looking at the 1 minute time frame. Take a look at LTC. I just got into this trade. I really like the way it looked on the higher time frames, but you can see on the 1 minute, it was not a good entry, not a good sniper entry at all. The 1 minute. That's what I'm talking about. That's something I've been trying to work on lately. Like something looks amazing on the high time frames, right? But you go to the small time frames and it's just not a good entry. It's bullish still. It's bullish. It's bullish, but that candle is bearish, right? That current candle is bearish right there. The bearish engulfing candle, but it's still maintaining the support line. So if anything, you know, maybe I reduce the risk. Just bring the stop loss up more. If you don't believe in it, risk $15 instead of the 20. You know what I'm saying? Risk a little bit less, you know, if you don't believe in the move. If BTC is going to dump more, I think a Litecoin may dump. So if I get clapped, I get clapped, I guess here. You know, no big deal. You know, I'll lose a very small amount if I lose the Litecoin trade, but I am also in a BTC short at the moment. All right, that's Litecoins. Get back to BTC. BTC coming down so far, but finding some local support. Local support on the super trend and near that 50 MA on the 15-minute time frame. Momentum to the downside. Heavy bear div on the way up made me want to short it. So let's go ahead and get here. What asset are we missing here, folks? What coin needs some attention? Talk to me. Torta Clapper says there is a break of structure. Yes. Somebody said, I see this dude in every stream today bragging like, bro, congrats, take it and appreciate it. Well, hey, congrats, man. Congrats. Congrats to you, Justin. I said it's better than liquidated. Yo, how's the BCH short? I think I cashed out, Reginald. I don't think it's open anymore. I'm pretty sure I cashed out of the BCH short. Let me see here. Forget what even what account I had that on. I think that was on a scalp account. Yeah, that was on the scalp account. Let's check up on that BCH trade. It was a short trade. Maybe it got stopped out. I don't know. Maybe I got clapped out because I mean everything did pump, right? Let me go ahead and check on that. 1 second. But yeah, bearish condition in that casino and BTC seeing its way down. Seeing its way down. How low does it want to go? How low can it go? All right, scalp it up, baby. Somebody said, I told you River is a future of finance. Are you serious? From Bangalore. There's no way that's a real name. Bangalore? I love that name. Good morning. I'm from Bangalore. I'm from Bangalore. So I'm in an oil long and a BTC short. Both open. Both open right now. What happened? Damn, I got clapped out at break even on BCH. Are you serious? I basically lost no money. Like it's down 0.83%. I lost 70 cents on it. Clap me if you want, but you know, that's what good risk management looks like though, right? It didn't take any significant money from my account. But damn, that was in profit. You know, I should have been watching that trade closer as it was a scalp and taking my profit. But yeah, it took me out of the BCH trade. So I'm no longer in it. That's right. Clapped out at minimum loss. It said BTC looks like it just hit the reverse button to the upside. Does it? We'll see, man. We'll see. Here's BTC on a 15-minute time frame. Here's a 30-minute time frame. A low stochastics. A momentum starting to shift to the downside. But you have a pretty green money flow. The trend is clearly up. The trend is your friend. What is the trend? The trend is your friend. In fact, let's end that poll. I ask you simply, what is the trend, right? What's the direction? What is the trend? Let's end the poll right now, guys. What is the trend? There you go. 60% of the people said the trend is up. That's right. 60% of you saying the trend is up. Only 40 saying the trend is down. Interesting. All right. Fatasamo says, great lesson for all of us. What's the lesson? What's the lesson? Put me on. Let's watch BTC on a 5-minute time frame. What is it? Yusuf says, I'm taking the opposite trades of you, so one of us will win. Okay. I appreciate that. Sometimes I call that falling on the sword, man, especially if like when you usually get into a trade, if it goes against you, like go ahead and trade opposite of me. You know, maybe it'll help me. Maybe it'll help people tick my trades. Maybe you're taking one, you know, take one for the team. Take one for the team. I appreciate you. Is anybody here like that? Anybody here get into a trade and it always go the opposite way, like 100% of the time? Put an 8 in the chat. Number 8 in the chat. If that's you. I may need you. I may need you to be, you know, the crash dummy. I may need you to be the decoy. Oh my God. Yeah, it says scalp trade wasn't watched closely. True, that is true. That is true. Somebody sent me an unk alert. What's all these damn unk alerts? Thank you for the unk alert. But I'm not unk. I'm not unk. I am not unk. Okay. I'm bro. I'm monk. I'm monk, man. I'm not unk. I'm monk. All right, guys. Well, if trades usually go against you all the time, I need you to just for now along BTC. Okay. Just for now along BTC, and maybe I don't know. Maybe you will be blessed in some way or another. The unk monk. I like that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Apostle Simo says, all love, brother. Love your channel. Yeah, seriously, man. I love you too. I love you too. Is that the lesson? To watch your scalp trades? Is that the lesson? Honestly, I'm not mad at it. Like, well, I'm a monk. I'm never mad anyway, right? But like, and maybe if I wasn't a monk, and maybe I would be upset if I got clapped, like, for my full stop loss, my original stop loss, that would have been whack. But because I had the anti-clapper, it was all good. It's all good. All right, we're watching BTC. This is a 5-minute time frame. Watching BTC. They said, is it going up or down? I don't know, guys. Is it going up or down? What's the battle look like to you? Who do you think is winning at the moment? The red team is the bears. Those are the sellers. The green team are the bulls, the buyers. Who's winning right now? You tell me. They said, what if we both lose? Is that possible? That actually is possible. It is possible. It's possible if we put our stop loss and a break even too quick. If you get out of the trade or you don't manage the trade properly, we could both lose, actually. We could both lose. It says, I like to follow your trade, Zen Master, but you confuse me when you do things like long LTC and a short BTC. That's a good point. And let's talk about that. Let's bring the battlefield down. That's a good point, my friend. He says, you confuse me when you do things like long LTC and short BTC. Well, I'll say this, my friend. Why would one do such a thing? It is my monk nature that allows me to do such a thing, okay? I do not have a set narrative. I'm not here saying we're bullish for sure. Yes, I'm bullish on BTC on the higher time frames, but on the smaller time frames is a different story, and everything is based on scale. To me, when it comes to trading, everything is based on scale. And BTC, I did a short on the 15-minute time frame based on overextension. Forget the narrative, my friend. Don't think long or short. Think about price. Think about the mechanics here. Think about the mechanics of the market structure. What is the mechanics of the market structure? The mechanics is it's extended to the upside and losing momentum. Okay, that is a shortable play. Could it still be a loser? Absolutely. But what is consistent with me is, what is consistent is how I treat market structure. That's what's most important. Forget your narrative. That is extended market structure and bear div, so I short it. Now, the reason why I longed a Litecoin is, do you see the difference in the structure here, my friend? Do you see the structure? Do you see how this one has a rounded bottom instead of a rounded top? I'll put these side by side if you want me to. But this is Litecoin. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Here's BTC, and let's look at Litecoin. And also the fact that there are different time frames, okay? Different time frames, different scales. I think Litecoin is a higher time frame. So I'm bullish overall on things on higher time frames, but I'm more open to shorting on smaller time frames. Does that make any sense? Here's LTC. Let's bring up Litecoin. I don't think I have it even in there. LTC. I want to put them side by side. All right, it's on a 30. Here we go. Here we go, 30. Do you see the different structure here? Put a 7 in the chat if you see the different structure here. They both could be bullish, but do you see the different structure? How that one is rounded top and this one is rounded bottom. Can you see that? And also the fact that they're different scale. You have to take the scale into consideration. It might look a lot different if I put them on the same scale. Like if I put Litecoin on a 15, look, it looks a lot different, doesn't it? It's a whole lot different on that different scale. So Litecoin is on a higher scale than BTC. So that matters. Okay. That matters. This right here is extended to the upside with bear div and lost the very local support coming down. This is extended to the upside too, but this looks more like bullish consolidation. It already had a little bit of a dump, you know, and started to round out. That's a flag. That's a bull flag. You know, that's a bull flag that's already breaking out. Basically, this was like this. That's a bull flag, my friend. It's already breaking out, and this could make a cup and handle. This could still make a cup and handle. So what I'm trying to say is I play structure, not narratives, okay? This structure makes me want to long on the right, amen? This structure on the left makes me want to short, right? Amen. So, I mean, it could both break out, you know, and maybe I'll win both of them. And BTC may just be, you know, violent, a quick violent move down. Maybe that's just a falling wedge and it's still bullish, right? But I'm taking a chance here. I'm taking a chance. Does this make sense to anybody? 7 in the chat. Why I shorted the one on the left and longed the one on the right? Does that make sense to everybody? And feel free to challenge me. You know, I don't know everything in the damn world, you know, but I shorted the one on the left and longed the one on the right. You know, and not just because one of them gonna be right, right? But because of the structure. Okay, I play structure. I play market mechanics. I don't play the narrative game. Does that make sense? And who originally asked me this? Does that make sense to the person who originally asked me? Here we go. Yeah, Ross says, I like to follow your trades, but you confuse me when you're long LTC but short BTC. And does that make sense now? It says, JP, check lit 15 minute. Maybe I will. Lit. Okay, I got you. It says, confuse the whales. Yeah. Almeida says, I don't trade if the risk reward is not good. I like that. I like that. It says, you can be right only 33% of the time, but if your risk reward ratio is good, you'll be all right. I agree. And I'll show you guys the thing. I think we need to bring that up. We should show that every day, probably. I'll bring up a risk, reward, a win rate, a cheat sheet to let you know that you don't have to win most of your trades to be profitable. That's correct. You don't have to win most of your trades to be profitable. It is a misconception that you have to win a majority of your trades with just a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, 1 part risk, a 3 part.
Attention, possible price reversal.
Possible price reversal in the casino right now. Possible price reversal in the casino. But they've been saying that. And it still look bearish right now. We'll see. We'll get back to it. But a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, all you need is a 30% win rate. That's it. And I usually shoot for a 1 to 3, 1 to 4. So you see me take 1 to 5s a lot. I've been really liking 1 to 5, where you could literally have a 20% win rate and be profitable. So just remember that, folks. Okay. Win rate, risk management is more important than your win rate. All right. There you go. BTC still coming down in the 15-minute time frame, still coming down on the 15. We got eyes on it. We got eyes on it. Welcome into the Zen Trading Zone, folks, if you're just getting here. All right, reading through the chat. I want to see what Ross says. I hope I explained that to him. He says, are you out of sell trade? No, I'm in all trades, baby. I'm in all trades. Almacia says, I agree. I'm still in all trades that I got in here today. No narrative, baby. There you go. Ross says, no narrative. Entry price is questionable on at least one of the trades if you want to be a sniper. Okay, Ross. Yeah, I'll admit to that. I'll admit to that. Not all of my entries are 100% sniper entries. You know, I'm in a daily trade on Solana. That's not a great sniper entry, but it's a great macro entry, and it's a no stress trade. So yes, I don't always have the perfect entries, but that's something I'm working on too, right? We're all working on something. I'm not God. I may be a Zen master, but I'm definitely not God and not perfect. And Jeff says, is it me or is it hard to trade these few weeks? Every time I trade, I lose, and I'm entering on POC resistance support. I keep losing on fees and cleared my account. Bah! Clapalicious. It is tough, Jeff. It is tough. It is tough. It's like, you know, what I like to say is this is the market. You kind of got to anticipate the price and not chase. You know, chasing is a recipe for getting clapped. You got to anticipate what's going to happen and play the range. But I gotta say though, I find it hard to believe if you've been doing value area lows and you said POC resistance and support, and it hasn't been working for you, really. I've been finding some success with the 4-hour range. This one right here. Maybe just do higher time frames. Maybe you're doing too smaller time frames. This range has been paying my bills lately. This 4-hour range right there with a value area low somewhere near 61,006 and the high right now at 65,000. Just this general area, like right here, has been paying my bills. You know, it was before here. Now we've expanded it. But I think BTC may be ready, guys. We're getting to that level. There's only a few stops in between, 66,000, being a major level and 67,000 being a major level before BTC gets the clean break through the clap gap. That's right, through the clap gap. BTC is ready to take off. So I don't know. Once we start getting that clap gap, then it's going to get dangerous. You think it's hard to trade now? You think it's hard to trade now? Wait till we get into that clap gap, man. That's going to be crazy. BTC is going to be all over the place. All right. Let's go. Let's pay attention to the small time frames again. What's happening to BTC? Is it starting to reverse to the upside yet? Not yet. Still, it dumped, and now it appears to be bearish consolidation. That's right. That's what I'm calling this right now. Bearish consolidation for BTC on the 5-minute. It's bearish consolidation until it isn't. That's the way this works. It's bearish consolidation until it isn't. All right. It said, what is your end of the month BTC target? I don't know. I feel like you got to have a narrative for that. No, I feel like you got to have a narrative for that. If BTC gets above this resistance right here, we can start breaking up and, start testing highs. And I wouldn't be surprised if it wanted to, but I don't know. More than likely, BTC will come and test that 5-minute 200 MA, maybe get bullish then. End of the month. How would I even do that? I guess use the monthly chart or maybe the daily chart. Maybe use the daily and see where the month is going to end. I don't really do the prediction thing, but end of the month, that should be right around here, 8-1. So a timeline wise, that would be around here. Where will we be? If I had to guess, not guess, but if I had to call it, and I don't like to call it, I don't take pride in making calls. I don't, guys. I'm not a fortune teller. But if I had to call it, I would say BTC closes the clap gap before the end of the month. By August, we may be at 70,000. That's what I believe. But I know that anything can happen. All right, let's look at some other assets again. We'll look at Ethereum, Solana. Here's ETH on the 15-minute time frame, had that huge blow off top. Will we continue? Will you make this look like healthy consolidation and continue to move up for Ethereum? Healthy consolidation will look something like that. That's what it will look like. We'll see what it wants to do. Let's go to the 30-minute. Here we go. At resistance there. Rejection of the 200 MA. 4 hour. What a move for Ethereum. Made that a bottom. And now seeing resistance. Dynamic resistance from the 21 MA. The white line curving down and, pushing Ethereum to the downside for now. But the money flow is still green and the momentum still pointed to the upside. All right, let's see what's going on with Solana at this current moment. Solana's daily candle close. It was bullish. It was an engulfer. Nothing crazy. But right now, seeing resistance at that 9 MA on the daily time frame. Money flow red. Yes, the daily still in the downtrend for most coins, including Bitcoin. But it's so potentially bullish. And I like that flag. I still like that. I'm in a long on this flag right now on Solana. I'm in a daily long as we speak. Has a green dot. That's a buy signal on the daily time frame for Solana. Let's go to the small time frames, though. Let's go to small. It is a 4 hour, if you want to call that small. Nice bounce on that 200 MA. That's why those moving averages are important. I like that flag. I love that flag for Solana. It looks longable. The 1 hour looks a little bit rough though, right? Look at the tweezer tops on the 1 hour, seeing resistance at the 200 MA. The yellow line, very important. A very important line on every single time frame. Here's the 30, more resistance, 200 getting rejected, but golden crosses inbound. Inbound. Here's the 5 minute time frame. 5 minute pumping, but shaky. A shaky pump. A shaky pump. I got a feeling Ethereum might want to get bullish here. Sorry, Solana might want to get bullish here. Look at the 1 minute, maybe bouncing from the 200 MA. Who's risky enough to get into a soul long right there, call it a double bottom from the dynamic support, and take it on up? Take it on up to like $77. Who's risky enough? Who's quick enough? Who's degenerate enough? Who's clappy enough? Takes a lot of clappy, a lot of clapteristics. Takes a lot of clapteristics. Like clap mixed with I really want to say character. Clapperture. Who's risky enough? I'm not risky enough. Nah. They said check the Polygon chart. Polygon was looking like crap earlier. What's going on with Polygon? Polygon. Yeah, Polygon was looking crazy. Look at the 30 minute. Is that a trend down to break up right there? Polygon just so bearish. Like, what are you doing, Poly? A little bit of bull div, a little bit of bull div. The slightest amount of bull div there is so slight. It just looks like a descending triangle. It looks like bearish consolidation, but I mean, if it breaks up, it may break hard. I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't look high probability to me, but it does look high risk and high reward. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, BTC, you ready to get bullish again yet? Are you ready to get? I'm ready to get bullish. Are you ready to get bullish, BTC? Or are we still making bearish consolidation on the small time frames? Here's the 1 minute time frame for Bitcoin. And making a bear flag so far, if you ask me. Break out of the trend lines to show us that it's not a bear flag. Watching BTC in that 1 minute time frame. Says JP, what's your limit trades you in? What's your limits trades you in? You're asking me what trades am I in or what limit? I don't have any limit orders out. Are you asking what trades I'm in? Craig says I took the soul long. Craig! I didn't say take it, man. I just asked who was risky enough and degenerate enough. He said me. Oh man, crazy. It says so long. Did you say all in on bonk? Hey, sincere. Honestly, I kind of want to speculate on bonk, man. I kind of, for some reason, somebody got to stop me. There's nothing there. Like I'm not a speculative guy. It seemed like a purely speculative play. And I don't do purely speculative. I guess the speculation would be that Solana runs, meme coin runs, bonk eventually runs. Just buy it now, right? Just buy it now and just hope for the best. Not my style, man. Not my style. I can't do it. It looks crazy. It looks extremely clappy. This is like, you know, the epitome of clapology right here. This is clap physics. Somebody mix clap with like educational name, like scholarly names, right? Like clap professor or like, I don't know, like clap 101, clapology 101. Clap sociology. I don't know. Give me some names. That's what this is. Okay. This is not my cup of tea right here. For That's catching a bloody knife. That's catching a katana. A bloody katana. BTC in a 1 minute time frame is bearish consolidation until it isn't. I'm in a short. I'm in a short right now for BTC on a small time frame, very small short. And I could get clapped. I, in fact, hope I get clapped. Please clap me. Clap me out. All right, here we go. Claptology. I like that. It said hype. All right, we got to look at hype. Take a look at hype. Ross says, respect a Zen Master. I followed you in the LTC trade, but went long on BTC. It's been a little shaky. Okay, I appreciate you, Ross, and I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate you challenging me. Challenge me, challenge my logic. So here's the thing. I'm bullish on BTC, but I'm just taking a stupid speculative short based on a small time frame, 15-minute time frame. Trust me, I want to long BTC too. But my system tells me not to long this area. My system tells me to long my TP right here. Once, BTC comes down here, my system tells me to buy this. If I happen to get it, BTC may be so bullish right now that it may just take me out and not even need more of a retracement, right? Amen. It may take me out immediately, but my system tells me I should wait for a better entry for BTC long. And the only reason why I took a LTC long is because it's a higher time frame and it looks ready. It looks like it was ready to go. Let me pull up LTC again. Maybe I'll keep that in the corner here since I'm in the trade. LTC, yeah, look at it. It just looks ready. It's in a bullish consolidation with a rounded bottom. I get it. The last candle was a bit bearish right there, the bearish engulfing candle, and barely holding on to support. And as a sell signal now, as the VWAP has crossed bearishly now below the zero line. But we'll see. We'll see. Hasn't lost any major support yet. I think it's still a bullish. I think it's maybe just a better entry at this point. I think it's still maybe a better entry. But could it, just retrace more? Absolutely. This could retrace more, do something like this, make an extended flag, and then finally bounce. So we got to be patient, let it cook, let all trades cook. That's why I took that LTC long, because it looks ready to go. BTC to me doesn't look ready to go. BTC looked like it would have come down. BTC looked like it would have come down, but we'll see. We'll see, man. That looks like a change of trend to me. It looks like it was a steep trend to the upside, a short squeeze, a potential blow off top, double top, and then price came down, breaking trend, and now bearishly consolidate and make it a bear flag just to dump again. It'll dump until it's ready to pump. Amen. Okay, it'll dump until it's ready to pump, and when it's ready to pump is when I will long BTC. So I'm projecting this, but I could be wrong. Could easily be wrong. I'm projecting that may happen. And then at that point, maybe it's a good entry on those small time frames, 5-minute time frame, BTC. All right, here we go. See what's going on. See what kind of interesting names y'all got here. The claptography, the clappage, yep, the claptologist, the claptana, I like that. Miniac says the claptana, I like that. PK Udad says I have a PhD in claptology. I love it. They said the shorts are good. Culver says that's a perfect zone. It says, could you please turn off the night mode? Can't see it properly. Whoa, damn. And you start spamming that. Could you not spam that? Are you kidding me? Night mode? So this is just my opinion, guys. And guys, you can, have your trading view chart however you like. Okay, this is your chart. Your chart should be however you like. For me, maybe we should do a poll on this. I'm just curious, and I don't want to offend anybody out here. So if it comes off offensive, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm filled with nothing but love. I want to give nothing but love out there. But are you more of a dark mode person or a light mode person? I'm a dark mode 100% on everything I do, guys. I can't do the light mode. I personally think that psychopaths use the light mode. Yeah, it's just my opinion. I'm being silly here, but I think it's a very much psychopathic nature to have a white mode trading view chart. Let me know how you feel about that. In fact, let's do it. How do I even change that? Okay. I just want to see what it looked like. I'm so scared. Ah! It's so bright. I can't. It's so bright. It's so bright. Who trades like this? Who trades like this? What kind of psychopath trades like this? What kind of psycho? I can't do it. It's so bright. It's so bright. Please change it back. Okay. Oh my God. We gotta do a poll, God. We gotta do a poll, man. We gotta do a poll. Give me 1 second, man. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. There's stuff coming out of my nose right now, guys. Hold on, man. This is ridiculous. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's do it. How are we doing, folks? How are we doing? Oh my God, no! That is not the right dark mode. Why does it look like that? Okay, all right, no panic. Don't panic. You didn't save this. You didn't save this, right? Okay, don't panic. Okay, I didn't save it. I'm good. All right, good thing I got.
Attention, possible price reversal.
Possible price reversal again. But guys, did I just break my charts, man? This is not the right dark mode. It's too dark. All right, this is right though. I have current tabs that are right. I just save it. Maybe just resave it over here. Hold on, let me see something. I might have just destroyed my charts trying to prove a point. All right, hold on. Let me go back to Sin City, go to BTC. This is normal. This is my normal chart. Let's save this. Save. I should be okay. And just forget like these ever happened over here. Forget that those ever happened. And we'll save this chart. Save, right? And then duplicate. This looks crazy. It looks crazy. I can't do it. Fix my charts. How did it happen? I got to go to Canvas, I guess, again and do it all over. Are you kidding me? Come on. But this is right. Why can't I just save this? This one is right. Can I just make a copy? Make a copy, maybe? Make a copy, Zen 2. Okay, did that work? Hopefully that worked. Maybe Zen 2. I got to use Zen 2 now. Zen 2. All right, let me get rid of these other charts real quick. All right, Zen 2. We should be good now, right? We should be good. Duplicate. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we good. All right, we should be straight. Control Z 6 times, they said. I like that. All right, we should be good now, guys. Back to BTC view. Back to BTC view. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. Am I about to get stopped out of the short? No. Shorts in the money. Like shorts in the money so far. They said use red background so you can only see green. I love that. I love that. Yes, I feel much better now. Much better now. BTC looking bearish on the short term here. Bearish on the short term. Shorts are eating. We got to keep an eye on LTC. I think I got my tight stop loss, so I'll be fine. Even if I lose the trade, who cares, right? Nice. Somebody says, amazing content as always. I started investing early in 2026. Now I just hit 350K. Okay, spent years watching videos like this. Wonder if it ever actually going to happen for me. Okay, I'm happy for you, man. Just be careful. Don't be putting all your business out there, but I'm very happy for you. Let's go. Okay. People under fluorescent lights. Dark is better for the eyes. I agree. I agree. It says, once you go black, you don't go back. That's so true in the charts. Dark mode is masculine mode. I agree. Do we even need a poll? Do we even need a poll for that? You know, dark mode or light mode for your charts? All right, here you go. Poll. Do you like dark mode or light mode? And yeah, let's see how many people are psychopaths here. All right, there we go. New poll started. Do you like a dark mode or light mode? Talk to me. Talk to me, baby. It says you can change dark mode from your account. It's just one click. Yep, that's right. White screens control the world, as they said. Okay. I love it. It said no poll. Why do we need a poll? Seriously, what's going on with the poll? BTC looking bearish there, guys. Looking bearish. Short to the money so far. We'll see how much we can make from it. I'll keep a close eye on the LTC as well. I feel like LTC needs to be an official part of the community alts. I don't think I have it over there. Let me just double check. I should. I mean, it's an OG coin. What's LTC on the list? I don't think I ever added LTC. Let's add Litecoin as an official member. We'll have an induction ceremony for it as an official member. LTC. Here we go. Litecoin. And what was that trade? Damn, look at that, yo. Who's in that trade still? 5. Damn. This must have been one of the original charts I was looking at. Look, I called it a Litecoin. Freaking, this must have been a battle plan. Look at that battle plan. Entry at 41 on the daily. Stop loss below the wicks. You could still be in that trade. Let's go. Who's still in this trade? 5. See, that's why I created my macro accounts and my meso accounts, so I can leave trades like this open and stop scalping everything, right? Stop scalping. You know, buy the bottoms, man. Buy the bottoms and let it run, amen. Who likes buying bottoms and letting it run? That was a daily trade right there. That's kind of like that Cardano. That's around the same time I was long in Cardano at that bottom right there. That's a beautiful setup for Litecoin. And this is just an old, you know, I guess projection I made here that looks pretty juicy still. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's delete that. I'm not in that trade. That was just an old idea that apparently was valid. Let's look at the 30-minute Litecoin. Yeah, here we go. Finally about to lose a level. I may get stopped out right now on Litecoin. That's cool. You're not going to win every trade. You know, you win some, you lose some. It looked great. It looked like nice rounded bottom and it was going to pump. But you see the stochastics, the momentum shifting to the downside on Litecoin. It may respect the super trend. We'll see. I think I did raise my stop loss pretty high though, like right here. So I should get stopped out pretty quick. But the trade may still play out. We'll see. The trade may still play out. But if BTC wants to dump, I mean, the alts may feel it, right? The alts may feel it if BTC does truly want to dump. And let me just bring up my trading view over here. It feels empty without my charts in the background. All right, that's better. That's better. That's much better. They said, "Can I take entry now?" I can't tell you what to do, my friend. Can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. It depends on what scale, and that's a very simple question, man. I don't know. Well, very I would say open question. Can I enter now? What's direction, sir? What is the trend? What is the trend? They said the trend is up. They said the trend is up. How's oil looking? I'm interested. Is oil still pumping? Oil was looking tasty. Oil looks good to the upside to me. I'm not telling you what to do, but I like the way oil looks. I've been in the trade for a minute. I entered way down here. Enter way down there and taking this thing on up, but that's beautiful bullish consolidation for oil. Continuation to the upside. Oil CL USDT available on BitUnix. Link in the description of the video. It said now in demand zone. I don't think it is, my friend. At least not not according to the casino. We've just left the supply zone. Demand under the zero line, though, -40. We got lots of bearish orders coming in, 50 trades per minute. It looks like a clear short for BTC. Those bearish conditions have been very accurate in the casino. And while I am short in BTC right now, don't get it twisted. I'm bullish. Okay, I'm bullish as all hell. I'm bullish as all hell on BTC, but the small time frames tells me that we may be due for a pullback. You know, I'm a divergence player. I'm a divergence trader, guys. So, heavy divergence, bearish divergence on the 15-minute. I can take a short play right now, a small time frame short play, and then once we get to the TP, get bullish again for BTC. Amen. Who can play both sides like this? Who's truly monkish that can play both sides? Talk to me. Who's monkish here? Somebody said BTC will be crashing soon. Hope not. It said, okay, we got a super chat coming in. Let's go. $2 super chat. Big time super chat coming in now. Is it Amadali? $2 super chat says, check file USDT. Triple bottom on the 4-hour and the 1 hour. Are you sure? I'm interested. Let's look at Filecoin. All right, let's get away from Litecoin and look at Filecoin. Should be right here in the community alts. I know I added it. Where you at, File? I don't know how I'm missing it, but let me just type it in. File. It was probably right in front of my face. All right. You said 4-hour and 1 hour. Had some triple bottoms. Let's see. Okay. I see. Okay. So there's a 4-hour. I see the triple bottom. You're talking about the 1, 2, and potentially 3, right? If that's a bottom. Green dot, just like the rest of the 3. You see, every time that thing peaked down on the indicator, gave you a green dot, right? Those green dots are buy signals. The market cipher B is the indicator I'm using here. We'll also have we have that in the video description as well if you need access to that. But a green dot here, buy signal, momentum to the upside. Green dot, buy signal, momentum to the upside. Green dot, buy signal, momentum to the upside. But money flow increasingly red, meaning that the trend is down, and that VWAP, be careful. If it comes down, it could push it further down, the momentum that is. So if this is a bottom, that's pretty bullish. If it's a bottom, we'll see. We're looking at the current candle right now on the 4 hour. Let's remove the drawings. I'm just saying the few candles here look kind of bearish. Just looking at the candles, I just got to say, it appears to be rolling over. We have to zoom in. This is a 4 hour time frame. It appears to be rolling over. Maybe it's not truly a bottom. We'll see. 1 hour. Yeah, look how bearish that looks on a 1 hour. You see what I'm saying with the rollover nature? The rollover. But sometimes you roll over to break up parabolic. You never know. But it looks like a rejection at the 21. It looks like a red dot, a sell signal, VWAP crossing bearishly here on the 1 hour. But you also, you said it was a triple bottom on the 1 hour too. I'm assuming the same triple bottom right here. 1, 2, 3. Zoom out, zoom out. Any major bull div on the way down? Nope. There was right here, like on this down run right here. You had major bull div, but then look what happened here. It just lost it all. And look at the momentum matching the price heading down. That's pretty bearish. That's pretty bearish. The Stokes giving some div, though, giving some bull div on the stochastics. And that just looks bearish to me, man. It looks like hidden bear, if you ask me. It looks very bearish on the 1 hour time frame for Filecoin. Here's the 15. Once again, rounded, right? Rounded tops, pay the bills if you short them. Usually, emphasis on usually. Nothing is usual anymore. 5 minutes starting to get bearish again. Blow off top and losing a 200 MA. Here's the 1 minute Filecoin. It even looks like a somewhat of a head and shoulder. I'm seeing bearishness right now, but you know what? Bearishness eventually creates a major bullishness, right? Bullish opportunity. Let me just go like to a weekly really quick on Filecoin. All this downturn will be the most bullish move eventually. This thing is so beat down. Damn, son. Look at that coin. Sheesh. Green dot though, green dot on the weekly. Man, who is risky enough? I'm not. There's no setup. Look at that. Rejected from the 9. Just no effort on Filecoin to do anything on the weekly. But low Stokes, low RSI is like a gamble play here. The most bullish thing is maybe you round this out and start to recover, but I don't know about it. It looks risque. Well, love from India. Okay, a lot of love from India. That's an interesting thing to spam there. Can we relax on the spam, hero? If you're gonna spam, at least spam a coin. Okay, but thank you, India. They said, what about hype? Yeah, we gotta look at hype. Yeah, people keep asking about hype. Let's look at hyper liquid. But let me just look at the rest of the chat here. I said I only take longs. It's just better for me to take a break and then wait. Yeah, I like that. That's true. You need to sort that list alphabetically, my dude. It says J Trader. That's a good idea. Can I do that? What I did, J Trader, is I put it in order of what's, like what people care about more. It's kind of like, hold on, let me get back to it. It's kind of like a market cap / care about list, like Ethereum at the top, Solana, Doge. Like these are things that people care about. I got all those, a lot of BS coins at the bottom, like Sin, right? Like, I don't know. I got Dexy down here, some XMR, like silly stuff. I guess ADA should be a lot higher. Although ADA get a lot of hate. Yeah, it's like somewhat of a market cap, like popularity, I guess, list order right now. How would I put it in alphabetical order? Do I right click or something? Oh, like that. There you go. So what if I want it back in my other order? Did I just lose it permanently? I think I did, huh? Sort by last what? Like last ad? Oh, there we go. Did I get it back? No, I did not get it back. I think I lost my order permanently, but at least I can find things easier, right? It's in alphabetical order now. So that's cool. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. We'll see if Litecoin gets to bounce. We'll see if Bitcoin gets to bounce. You never know. Bitcoin coming down slowly. I'm in the trade. I can't wait to put the anti-clapper on because I don't like shorting Bitcoin at this level. I got to be honest. I don't like shorting Bitcoin at this level, but I mean, the market structure is just asking me to on this scale, on this 15-minute time frame. It's just begging me to short. So I shorted it. And I'm basically at my break even, including fees right now. We'll see. Do we bounce from the super trend on the 15-minute time frame here? It could. It just looks like a snubby, like a very small flag to me, a very small, descending triangle. It seems like it could retrace more. But who am I to say? Who am I to say what BTC must do? Zero. Do we care about zero? Somebody says, do you mind giving analysis for gold to this upcoming open in a week? I'll look at gold a little bit. I'll absolutely look at gold. It says, I'm a hedger. Make sure I'm not missing any super chats or anything here. Okay, cool. Guys, feel free to send super chats for deep dives. You jump in front of the queue to look at the super chats. If you want me to look at your asset, coin, commodity, very quickly, send in a super chat. Appreciate it in advance. It does support the channel. Let me look at Hyperliquid. A lot of people are asking about hype. All right, it's in alphabetical order. It's an alphabet. Just remember that alphabetical order. I like that. And thank you, whoever gave me that tip. Thank you. Just put it in alphabetical order, my friend. That's it. It's the easiest way to find the coins in my list. French Toaster, what's going on? Good to see you, French. How's the poll looking right now? Damn, 83% beating out light mode so far. 83% of people like dark mode. Damn, I agree. Dark mode all the way, man. I can't do it, man. It just is so psychopathic to me. It's easier on the eyes, man. Come on, us crypto bros got to be in front of the screens a lot, man, and easier on the eyes. And
attention, possible price reversal.
Possible price. You keep telling me that, Casino, but you're not doing nothing. You keep saying it, but you're not doing anything. What are you doing? Anyway. That's major bear div on BTC. I shorted it. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll see if it's worth it or not. We'll see if it stops me out or what. I think BTC is bullish. I think it's bullish, but it's a highly speculative short on a small time frame right now. All right, and I'm also long LTC. All right, people sending me unk alerts. Stop sending me unk alerts. Stop sending me unk alerts. I'm not unk. Not unk. I'm monk, okay? I'm monk by the river. I'm monk by the river, man. All right. All right. That's the BTC view. There's a little bit of support there. 50 MA on that 15-minute time frame. Will it be a bounce? Look, low stochastics. Let's pull up BTC on a 15 before I look at Hyperliquid again. Hold on. I will look at hype. But let me just pull up BTC on a 15-minute. Will we bounce here? How strong is the support level? Money flow, very green here. The trend is up. A stochastics low. RSI low enough. And looking like a bit of a double bottom. No green dot, but that VWAP is coming up. Volume weighted average price. Is that enough of a retracement for BTC to remain bullish here? It just doesn't look like a fib level. It doesn't look complete. It's just not high probability. If I was to long this, I would wait for a deeper retracement. Amen. Are you with me? I would wait for a deeper retracement. Don't get me wrong. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on BTC on the daily and the weekly time frame. I'm bullish for 70K, but I'm not just going to jump in on the long here. But I'll jump in on the long here or here. I'll jump in on the long there. Right now, I'm speculative short on BTC and only on this very small time frame, 50-minute. That's right. How's everybody doing? Yeah, down by the river. We doing amazing, French Toaster. How you doing? Are you doing amazing? How's your day? How's your weekend? Is everybody full of love this weekend? Are you loving somebody this weekend? Bella says, I longed it. What you longing, Bella? What have you longed? What have you done? What have you done? Let me look at Hyperliquid for you. Hyperliquid. Weekly. That's the weekly? The weekly look crazy on Hyperliquid. They look like a double top, don't it? That's the weekly? That's the weekly. Daily looks like this. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, it was a beautiful ascending triangle until you started losing the trend. Now it looks like a huge head and shoulder, doesn't it? A huge head and shoulder on the daily. Imagine that. Is the 4-hour double bottom. Okay, double bottom. Can we make something of it? And is it an Adam and Eve? We got to zoom in. That looks like an Adam and Eve double bottom. Those are very accurate to the upside. There's an Adam. There's an Eve right there. Green dot so far. Stokes way overbought at the moment. That VWAP coming down at local resistance. It may want to flag. It may want to flag before the true breakout. It said it's probably going to do that tight consolidation like last night. I could see that too. And that's very bullish, actually. If BTC does this tight consolidation, there's a little flag right there on hype on a 30-minute. Okay, starting to make a flag. I would think this would want to consolidate more, maybe get to a SR flip zone right there, right? They call it an SR flip zone, a support resistance flip. This was previous resistance right there, pushing down resistance, right? And once you flip it, it becomes support, you know, push you up. So we'll see if it can successfully create a SR flip here on the 30-minute. Stokes are coming down. It doesn't look ready to long yet. It does not look ready to long, but it may eventually be a nice long, or maybe another time frame is ready to long. You see this thing trying to be around the bottom, trying to chunk up, trying to chunk out here, chunk out. Trying to chunk out like LTC. Look at LTC. LTC getting a small bounce there. Will it keep me in the trade? I think my stop loss is like somewhere here. I think I brought it pretty close on LTC. I have to check on that trade. I'm in a long on LTC. All right, that's Hyperliquid on the 15-minute time frame. Hyperliquid. I like the structure, but I don't like that it's not at support. Any obvious support that I could see. All right, here's the 5-minute, respecting the super trend. Everything looks bullish to me. Nice little uptrend there. Nice little uptrend on the small time frames. But you see how close we are to resistance. That's all resistance. That's all resistance here. Even that's resistance. But big clap gap, if we break the resistance to get to 62, very likely Hyperliquid. All right, there's hype for you. And let's get back to BTC. Focus on BTC, the most important asset of all of crypto. Here we go. We got a green candle inbound on the 15-minute time frame. And now a green dot, a buy signal on the 15. Am I cooked? Am I cooked in my BTC trade? I might be cooked. We'll see. This can easily bounce here. This can easily bounce. Let's take a look at liquidity. Liquidity is still highly favoring the upside, and price may be cocked back and ready. This bear div could have formed a hidden bull. Who believes it formed a hidden bullish divergence? There's a hidden bullish narrative here. There's a hidden bullish narrative here, and they may be unleashing the beast. Let's check out the battlefield, the Bitcoin battlefield. Who's winning right now in real time? Who's winning the battle? It looks like the bears are winning the battle, but the bulls are not giving up just yet. That's right, bulls not giving up just yet. I'm in the short, but the bulls are pushing back. They're pushing back and maybe want to push right now. Green dot on that 15-minute. Who went long on BTC? Is this risky? I think either or is risky right now. Getting in that long or being in the short like I am right now. It's risky business. Oh, we got artillery shells lobbed across the lines. It's a big dispute for territory. Who will win the battle? This is so crazy. Yeah, I love the battlefield. I love it, man. I'm all about the battlefield. Watch this for hours. Adam says, I like the battlefield. I like the battle. Yeah, me too. A lot of people like the battlefield. Do you like the battlefield? Do we need a new poll? The polls are silly. Battlefield 7, crypto warfare. Thank you, Tony Roses. I like that. Oh, man. All right, let's turn the battlefield, also stimulating, overstimulating battlefield down. Get back to BTC. Watch it on a 15-minute time frame and take a look at this super chat. That's right, super chat coming in now. Is it Javi or Yavi? Nobody says I still have a 49x BTC trade open from 59K. Let's go, PTW. Hey. Well, you're in the money, baby. Congratulations. Are you going to hold it all the way to 150K? How long are you going to hold this trade open? Congratulations. What an OG. I love it. You are an OG, man. Great job. So glad you longed that. What made you want to long it? What was the, what were you looking at? What made you want to long that level? Talk to us. We said BTC consolidation going on. I agree. It is consolidation. BTC is bullishly consolidating on a 15-minute time frame. What does that consolidation looks like? It looks like this. That's what consolidation looks like. It looks like that until it's ready to pop. That's consolidation right there. I mean, it could also just consolidate sideways. It could. But I'm, speculating that BTC may want to come down in a healthy fashion, pay me on the short, and then, give me an entry on the long. Give me an entry on the long. Maybe it won't be tomorrow. We'll see. It says Javi. Yeah, Javi. So J is a H, like Spanish, right? And is that person Indian? I'm not sure. Is Javi or J like an Indian thing as well as a Spanish thing? Can someone help me out? I'm honestly asking, is there any linguist here? Can somebody help me? I need some tutoring. I need some tutoring. Help me. He said the market is bearish. And that depends on what scale. I mean, I guess you're generally right if you're talking about the daily, I guess. But the daily does have very potentially bullish features as well. All right. It says, for us never sellers, us lifers for accumulating. You think this is a good time to start buying again? I think this is an awesome time to start buying again. I started buying again. Buy, and buy if it goes lower. Amen. Buy if it goes even lower. Keep buying. Buy. Absolutely. This is spot bag season. Who's buying spot, baby? J Trader, love you, man. Love you. Who's buying spot? Who's buying spot anything? Short for Javier, Spanish. Okay, yeah, Javier, he is Spanish. Okay, gotcha. I got you, Javier. Is it Yehakin? I'm so bad with names. Yehakin Change says you're confusing every 15 minutes. Am I confusing? Or are you talking to somebody else? But if we're confusing, can you clear it up, please? Please clear it up. All right, you have the floor. All right, let's look at some other coins and let's zoom out on BTC. You know, if it does want to retrace, I'm as projected, it may look something like that, but BTC may not even want a retracement. It may say, hey, we pump now. BTC reserved the right to say we pump now. In fact, it might be doing that right now. Check it out. Are we getting a push in that battlefield? We're getting a little bit of a push in that battlefield. Them bulls are getting strong. Them bulls are getting strong, pushing back on the bears now, guys. Take a look at that casino. We're gonna pull to the upside again now. Pull to the upside again. And just outside the supply zone, we already know, let me make sure this is live. Yep. We already know how much liquidity is to the upside. 49 trades per minute. Demand under the zero lines, -19. 1 minute and a 2 minute is bearish. 3 minute through the 4 hour, all bullish right now for BTC. And let's get back into that liquidity heat map. It's cocked and ready, maybe for the upside again. I may have to protect my assets. Protect my assets on this BTC short. I think I'm about to get clapped out, guys. I think this is a clapper. I'm about to close this trade. This thing is about to clap to the upside. I was asking for a clapping, and here comes the clapping. I may reduce the risk on this thing here because I have no confidence in the short. No, I do not. All I did is just, play the measures. This bear div, play the bear div, extend it to the upside. But that higher time frame bias may kick in here. The higher time frame bias that says BTC should get an explosive move to 70K. That can happen tonight. It can happen tomorrow. You never know. I'll say this. I'll bring my stop loss down just reduce some risk. And let's check on LTC. LTC trade still valid too. We'll see BTC testing the local highs here. We'll see the first test is this 21 MA on the 15-minute time frame. We'll see if it gets a rejection from there. At that point, I may want to exit the trade. I got to be honest. If it gets above that 21 MA with confidence, I may want to exit the short and just minimize the losses, right? That's the name of the game, amen. Minimize the losses, maximize the wins here. BTC, I think there's a good chance may not even want a deeper retracement. You see the trend is very green. The trend is up, my friends. What is the trend? The trend is up. Yeah, here we go. Coming to test that 21 right now, down $3 in the trade. I'm going to have to cut this off. I don't want to lose more than $5. I don't want to lose more than $5 here on BTC. It says Soul's breaking out. Soul's breaking out. Well, can we get Litecoin to break out? Come on, can somebody tell Litecoin to break out? 5. They said JB, ETH on the 15-minute looks like a cup and handle. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, I'm about to get out of this trade now. This thing claps above this. Yeah, just take me out. Yeah, I'm reducing my risk on the BTC short right now. Reducing the risk, bringing the stop loss down. Because I don't. Why lose the full amount if TA is telling me that BTC doesn't absolutely need this retracement and that there's higher time frames in play here that could make this be a loser. That could be a loser, and and other trades be winners. This oil trade is winning. Maybe the LTC trade works out. I got a Venice trade still open. I got a hella trade still open to the upside. I have one speculative short on BTC right now and watching that risk level, Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm going to leave that where it is. That's not too bad right there. We'll see if we get any higher than this 21. So basically, I'm telling myself if BTC breaks above that white line, I want out of the short. Let's go ahead and look at the casino, getting a push to that supply zone, getting that push. Let me go into that Meso account and check on the LTC trade and the rest of my trades that I do have open. Check on the trades, live trades. Let's see. Where my bears at? Where my bulls at? Where my monks at? Come on, fill up that chat, baby. Let me get some Buddhas. Let me get some fires. Where the fires? Where the fires? Happy Father's Day. Now, you know remember Father's Day? All right, what's taking me so long here? Let me get this ready. All right, Zen Meso account. Let's get it. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the Meso here. Got that Venice trade cooking. That's right. We got a Venice trade cooking to the upside. Looks pretty good. I like that. That's in profit. ICP looking okay. It's in profit, but yeah, stop loss is in profit as well. Not too bad. Aptos still down. Aptos, man, what are you doing? You're letting me down, Aptos. A Litecoin. I'm still in the Litecoin trade to the upside. Tight stop though. Tight stop on the Litecoin trade. We'll see. Starting to look a bit shaky there on Litecoin. It had that beautiful rounded bottom, but man, my stop loss is just below those wicks. We'll see if I stay in the trade, if I get tapped out or what. And then I'm in a Solana trade that's way down. This thing was a daily trade, and I'm way down on it. But we'll see. If this plays out, if the move to the upside plays out, the Solana trade eventually becomes a winner. You just let it cook. You let it cook, baby. Yeah. But Aptos, like, man, I'm disappointed in Aptos. This thing was looking beautiful on, I don't remember what time frame. Was it the 4 hour? The daily. Yeah, it looked like a trend down to break up with bull div. It looked like a trend down to break up, but man, maybe it's just bearish consolidation. Aptos does not want to pump with BTC, and it's BTC starting to pump now, starting to test some very local highs. Very local. Who's long on Fartcoin? Cool name, it says, how's this bearish? Who says something is bearish? And charts can be bullish or bearish, right? Depending on the time frame and what part of the trend you're looking at. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at Ethereum. People talking about Ethereum.
Attention, possible price reversal.
Possible price reversal again in the casino, but no real change here. Still to pull to the upside. Pull to the upside for BTC. We'll see. Okay, here's Ethereum. Okay, it looks pretty bullish. I agree. Okay, move up there. A little consolidation. Trying to bounce off that VWAP right there. Green dot. Okay, that's pretty bullish for Ethereum. I got to say, it does look bullish. What about Solana? Yeah, that looks like continuation to me, guys. That looks like continuation to the upside. Hey, I got way more longs open than I got shorts. I'll tell you that much. Way more longs than shorts. Bah. Tony Rhodes says, JP, pull up Aptos on a weekly. Yeah, it's probably like way beat down, ain't it? I guess I'll just do it right here. I already got the chart up. The reason why I took this is because this is a big time frame trade, and Aptos is actually a quality blockchain, man. I'm like, I'm interested in Aptos. Interested. I'm not saying I'm a user of it, but I'm interested in it. It has one of the highest, transactions per second for a blockchain. There's DeFi. I like the idea of it. I don't, I haven't bought any of it personally, but I'm speculating on a daily. But yeah, this weekly looks crazy. It looks absolutely insane. But hey, it's extended. I'll say this, man. If you're gonna buy on this chart anywhere, like, where would you buy? You're not gonna buy here. You don't buy there. Hell, even buying here hasn't been amazing, right? unless you hold it long enough, right? If you were to buy anywhere on this chart, I mean, maybe you don't touch it at all, right? But if you were to buy anywhere, you buy here, no? You buy at the bottom, not the top. You buy in the bear market, amen? You buy low, sell high, buy low, right? I'm buying low. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? I'm buying low. I'm buying low. It's hard buying low sometimes. Can I get an amen on that one? It's hard buying low. It's not popular. It's not sexy. It's nothing sexy about buying this low, okay? It's nothing sexy about it. Nothing glamorous about it. But, hey, you know, I'm a monk by the river looking for opportunity. And Aptos is not crap. Aptos is not Fartcoin. Aptos is not Sin. Aptos is not Dexy. Aptos is not Lab. Anything with actual utility and use case, you know, that's beat down this much. I want to speculate. Yeah, but it looks crazy. Yeah, it looks crazy. It says Zcash ready to rock, right? I'm really clap. He says that's why I bought so much DOT. Okay. And it said there's two types of traders. What's the two types of traders? Seek Parabolic, and I love that name, by the way. Crazy Finger says Near has double bottom on the 5. Some bull div. The 5 minute? It said long lab if you're a true DJ, and I'm definitely not a true DJ. No way. Craptos. How about Claptos, right? Claptos. Claptos. French Toaster says, I've been into crypto for 5 years now, and man, I'm really turning into a BTC maxi. Happy I loaded up last bear market. I just can't get excited about alts anymore. Damn, I kind of feel you, French Toaster. I'm kind of like that about meme coins and like the crappy alts. I'm just like, I'm so uninterested. I'm interested in like the top 50. Like the top 50 coins, you know, some blue chip alts, but nothing else. And somebody asked, is DOT dying? Good question, because it looks crazy. Tony Rosa says crypto doesn't have fundamentals, only pumpdamentals. I like that. All right. Hey, shout out to India. All right, man. So what's going on with BTC? What is happening, man? We're just hanging out outside the supply zone. Do you want more supply, BTC? I see more supply coming for you. Auto clappers 1 out of 10, long just 1 out of 10. They're not certain that the auto clappers have no idea what's happening here. They have no idea. Here's the Litecoin trade. Taking a look. Litecoin getting that's the 4 hour. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like getting a move. 30 minute. Let's see if we can hold for Litecoin. Otherwise, it'll make a deeper flag. All right, BTC really testing there. I might have got tapped out of that short already. I think no, maybe not. I think my stop loss is like right here somewhere, right? Somewhere right here, 64.8. Crypto just has a lot of projects that are redundant or niche. So buying the bottom may just be the bottom of today. Low can get lower. That's true. That's so true. And Tony Rose, I agree. Too many altcoins. Absolutely. Can we stop spamming the hello sir from India? Share a full song. You got to become a member. Become a member of the channel, and you'll have access to the music video. It's in the members only section. And also that song will be out on Spotify in just a few days, I guess, 7/22. July 22nd should be on the streaming platform. So just get ready. Get ready, baby. We'll see. I'm ready for BTC to pump. Who's ready for BTC to pump? Let's get a bull rally here. Come on, it's a bull rush, baby. Who's ready for BTC to pump? I don't care if I'm in a short. I'm ready for BTC to pump. Who's ready for it to pump? Come on, get excited in this chat. Come on, let's overstimulate them, baby. Overstimulate them. Bring them to the battlefield. Put the battlefield noises on. Come on. Yeah, give me battlefield noises. Is it there? There we go. Battlefield noises. Come on, Bulls. Step it up, baby. Come on. Battlefield noises mixed with the casino, mixed with all the different sounds I have, all the sounds in the congregation. Get excited, baby. We're ready for BTC to pump to 70K, pump to 80K, 90K, 100K. We'll keep going to every K, right? 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 100 trillion, gazillion market cap. BTC. All right. Calm it down. Who's ready for some pumpage? Who's ready for some pumpage? Come on, man. Seriously, let's get ready for the pumpage. Over clapping, over stimula clapping. Oh, God. Who's long, baby? Who's long and strong? Come on, come clap me. I'm ready to get long with you. It's an alt of pure manipulation. What do you think? I don't think it's a lot of manipulation for sure. All right, come on. Who's going to win this, man? Come on. Crypto Sleeper says we're still in the bear market. Bull will come in the next 3 years. But history has told us the bear market has only been 1 year, though. What do you think about that? The bear market, the history has told us bear market's about 1 year and the bull market's been close to 3 years. What do you think about that, Crypto Sleeper? I love the overstimulation from the battlefield. Overstimulation for the battlefield. Bears pushing back, baby. Let's go. Who's ready to get bullish? I want to be bullish again. I want to be a bullish monk. I mean, I am bullish, but I'm in a freaking short right now. I feel stupid being in a short. But the charts are the charts, right? The charts are the charts. Clear your narratives, baby. You went short for a reason on a very short-term 15-minute time frame. There's nothing wrong with speculating at resistance. Amen. All right. There we go. All right. Here we go. Take a look at BTC. Are we getting rejected at the 21? Am I still in the trade? So I reduced risk on LTC and reduced risk on BTC. Imagine let's get stopped out of both. Let's get stopped out of both. And Andrew says, thanks for looking at Cardano earlier. Of course. Thank you. JP, which ETH ecosystem coins do you like? ETH. ETH. I don't have no ETH ecosystem coins, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like any ETH ecosystem coins. I mean, there may be some there. Maybe I'm missing out, but I don't know. I'm a Solana guy. I'm a SWI guy. You know. I'm open to other blockchains. I like, fast, cheap blockchains. I understand ETH is cheaper now, and I'm happy. Welcome to the cheap club, Ethereum. But I don't know. I'm not a fan. Enemy AC 130 above. That's right. Enemy aircraft inbound. Damn, BTC looks like it's about to dump, guys. I think I might get stopped out of this LTC trade. High probability get stopped out of LTC right here. Might get stopped out of LTC and then BTC will eat. I should just close half this trade right now and then put the stop loss below 46. I'll likely survive any in manipulation wicks and and maybe stay in the trade. We'll see. Double check the BTC trade here. Yeah, I might do that. I like the idea of that. Put the stop loss here, but instead of wasting more money, just close half the trade. And what's the risk reward ratio here? 556. Okay. All check up on that BTC trade. The short that I have open right now. Looks like they may give us a pull to the downside. Still pull to the upside, but maybe a pull to the downside coming for BTC here. Based on the casino. All right, let's get into that scalp account. Get back into that scalp account, baby. Let's see what the scalp account got going on. Oil up, BTC slightly up here. Just slightly up. That's all you got for me, slightly up. I mean, can we stop the damn battlefield sounds? Damn. All right. Looks like a rejection from the white line. That was the white line at 21 MA. If we were going to break above that line, I want it out of this short, you remember. But so far, rejection from it, from the white line at 21 MA. So I remain in the short for BTC. We'll see now. We'll see now. I could even reduce more risk now. Say, you know, hey, I'm really only willing to risk $6 there if it get above those wicks. This should just dump right now. You know, no need to play around anymore. This should dump right now. It said war sounds in the congregation. I said, bro, was that Modern Warfare 2? No, it's the Bitcoin battlefield, man. The Bitcoin battlefield from New Hedge. That's right, New Hedge. Just search Google for New Hedge Bitcoin battlefield, or go to newhedge.io. And yeah, here we go. Bitcoin battlefield, the live price action, seeing the tug of war, you know, the fight for territory between the bulls and the bears. The bears currently in control at this exact moment. That's right. Enemy AC 130 above. It said, bro, that was Modern Warfare 2. Are you talking about like that exact saying? Is that from Modern Warfare 2? I love it. It said, what about Crow? Do we really want to see Crow? How bad do you want to see Crow? All right, cool. All right, we'll see. I mean, I got to say, it's not in the clear either way. This could still break above the 21 and you just get bullish out of nowhere. This can also just dump very hard and dump all the way down to 64,000 or, you know, 63,008 and 9 and then still be bullish. We'll see. We'll see what happens for BTC. I'm more bullish than bearish if you didn't know. Even though I'm in the short right now, I'm more bullish than bearish overall. Let's take a look at oil one more time. Is oil still looking like a good buy? It is for now. Oil looking like a good buy so far. That's a beautiful flag on a 15-minute time frame for oil, tokenized oil on BitUnix here. Once again, if you need a place to trade, BitUnix is the place for you, my friends. They have oil, gold, silver, you know, natural gas, Bitcoin, you know, all the altcoins that you need. I love trading here on BitUnix. Use our referral link. It does support the channel. That is in the description of the video. All right. Beautiful. Guys, I love you. Can we get some love in the chat? I need some love in the chat. I want to focus on love, okay? I want to focus on love and always bring as much love as I possibly can in this chat and into this community, amen. You know, I want to just deliver love to those who need it. You know, even if you don't ask for it, you deserve to be loved, okay? You deserve to be loved. Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? All right, guys, and ladies, I love you all so much. I'm going to make this last call for super chats. Last call for super chats right now, as I will be wrapping up soon here, okay? Hit the like button here, folks. If you forgot to hit the like button, hit the like button. We had a lot of people here today, 236 likes. Can we get to over 300 likes real quick as I go through the final analysis and accept any, last minute super chats here? Yes, yes, yes. I think it's that time already, guys. Love in this club. Let's put some hearts out there, man. We'll see. I'll leave you with this, man. I think BTC is bullish, incredibly bullish. You know, I've been bullish based on the daily time frame, the weekly time frame, the bullish divergences, the fact that the weekly is remaining above the 200 MA. That is bullish. It has the green dot. That's the buy signal. I have a bullish bias based on the weekly mostly. I want to long the weekly. It looks beautiful. If you're not in a long on a weekly, it may be a good idea. It's not financial advice, but it may be a good idea to long BTC on the weekly, okay? Seriously, guys, I really love you. Let's put some more hearts in that. Let's get some appreciation. Let's get some love in this club. Come on. Love in the congregation. That's right. Love will conquer all, okay? Not hate, okay? Not jealousy, not destruction, but love, baby. Love. Love is the strongest frequency. Okay, love, man. I love you guys here in this congregation. You know, 1-to-8 risk reward ratio into BTC right now. Stop loss below the weekly wicks, 55,000. Okay, $55,082. Take it up to $123,000. 1-to-8 risk reward ratio. Swing trading BTC. Swing trading. Who wants to swing it? Who wants to swing it? Man, that BTC looking swingable right now, guys. BTC looking swingable. I gotta say, man, the trend is down on the weekly. It is. I understand that. But guys, it's very potentially bullish. I understand we've had only lower highs and lower lows so far. But once we start breaking trends, once we get above 80K, you know what's possible. BTC is very potentially bullish here, guys. More love in the chat. Come on, where the hearts? Ain't enough hearts out there. Where's the love? Jay-Z said, where's the love? I don't see it. Hit the love by hitting that like button as well, guys. Hit that like button. I'm saying I'm still more bullish than bearish on BTC, but, you know, I'm in short time frame shorts, you know, nothing crazy. I think that there's a bigger move inbound. If I had to say it, you know, I think 70K is coming. I think 70K is coming. I don't like to make predictions, though. And I'll say this. Tomorrow we have a weekly candle close. I'll be here for the weekly candle close. It looks like it may be a bullish one. We'll see if it's bullish, bearish, or monkish. A low Stokes green dot on the weekly above the 200 MA. If it closes above that yellow line tomorrow, this will be a huge deal. More love in the chat, baby. Come on, more love in the chat. Last call for super chats. And hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, baby. Come on. I love you all so much.
Sin City Lights on the chart. Trade alert.
I'll be here for the weekly candle close tomorrow. I'll be here. Come on.
Let's go. I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear.
I'm a monkey in the chair. Green tea cold stare. Come on. Liquidity in the air.
Trade alert.
We inbound.
Chat making sounds. If she pump, if she dump, we still make it off the bounce.
That's right, baby. Got a last minute super chat coming in. Thank you so much. I'll look into the super chat for you. Look at E&A for you. I got you.
Bitcoin moody, she be moving like a ghost. Wick up, wick down, and she do the most. Everybody yelling short, everybody yelling long. I had to watch the chart and let the market sing the song. My narrative don't matter, my feelings don't count. If the setup look clean, then I'm still in that amount. Stop loss tight, but the mindset loose. Learn how to lose, that's the trade of truth. No revenge trade, no panic. Click if the candle flips red, I get that real quick. Casino talking, I hear bells. Liquidations, can't you tell?
T plays out every time.
Just not how you had it in your mind.
I'm not a bull, I'm not a bear. I'm a monk in the chair. Green tea cold stare. Liquidity in the air.
Trade alert.
We inbound.
Whole chat making sounds. If she pump, if she dump, we still make it off the bounce.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby.
Round the bottom.
Hit that like button. Hit the like button, please.
Bing bong, price trapped in the range. Head and shoulders, then the pattern change. Blue flag, bear flag, falling wedge. I'm not guessing, I'm playing the edge. Fair value gap like a speed boost. Mario Kart when the candle cuts loose. Drag that stop in the profit. Quick take profit. Damn it, don't marry the pig.
Pinky up if we bullish.
Red dot if we put us. Green dot on the daily. Not a whole chat going foolish. Spam the chat with the coins.
Tell me where the money at.
High probability setup. Then I'm pointing to the map.
Can I get an amen? Can I get some dollar signs?
We in the money, baby. Let the runner climb. Not financial advice.
Hey, French Toaster, thank you for lunch. I appreciate it, man. $20 super chat coming in. Thank you, French Toaster. Trading bound.
Stop below.
Thank you so much, French Toaster.
Liquidity magnet. Price get dragged. Shorts get cooked. Longs get bagged.
Monk Mo. And I'll do that ENA TA real quick. I'm gonna let the song play out. Do my quick ENA
I'm not a.
little super chat request, and I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much. Love you.
I'm a monk in the chair.
Green tea coast there. And we got a new member here. Look at the new members. What's happening with this congregation? I love it. Come on.
Trade alert, we inbound. Oh, check making sounds. If she pump, if she don't, we still make it off the bounce.
That's right, baby.
That's right.
That's right, baby.
Rounded bottoms pay the bills. That's right.
That's right, baby.
Learn how to lose.
Learn how to lose. That's right.
Let the chart tell the truth. That's right, baby.
The best losers, right? The most humble losers. The better you are at losing, the better you will be at winning here in a crypto land, right? Amen, amen. All right. Appreciate you guys so much. Let me just look at ENA real quick. It was a last minute super chat. Here's a daily time frame. ENA, you got red candles in retracement mode. Very bearish daily candle close for ENA with a red dot, the sell signal, a VWAP crossing bearishly there. Here's a 4-hour time frame, 4 hour for ENA. Also has the red dot, and it looks like a mini bear flag right there, if you ask me. A bit bearish right there, but maybe it's just retracement mode for a bigger move to the upside. Here we go. Here's the 2-hour time frame, 2 hour, big old chunky retracement. Look at that thing on ENA. We got to zoom in to see what's really happening, but it looks like it's rolling over. And in retracement mode, maybe a bigger move. Look at that. Yeah, there's a zoom in on the rollover right there. That looks bearish, my friends. That looks bearish. 15-minute bearish bear flag. I'm seeing bear flags all over the place. I'm seeing bear on those small time frames. What's the most bullish time frame? I don't know. A lot of bearishness here. That's an extreme downtrend. Extreme downtrend for ENA. Look at the weekly. It's so beat down. It's so beat down. I mean, maybe this is the most bullish one. Maybe you want to call that a double bottom. Maybe you want to say there's some bull div there on the stochastics. You have the green dot. Maybe I think this is the most bullish time frame. The RSI is on the floor. Like, that's where you buy. That's where you DCA. Amen. I'm not telling you necessarily to, but man, that thing is at a discount and a half. If you believe in the project, I mean, it could be a good place to buy, but I don't know. Be careful out here. Be careful. Could be a double bottom. Could be some bull div. Potentially bullish, but every time frame I was looking at looked bearish at the moment. Okay, so I hope that is sufficient for you. And also a welcome Pan, right? Pan, P-A-N-N, Pan. Welcome to the congregation. You are a brand new member. I'm glad you're a member of the congregation. I hope to see you every single day. All right, so guys. I love you so much. It says, go love your girl and doggers, JP. Yes, my doggers, exactly. I'm going to go live my life right now, get out of the charts, and make sure I take profit, though, right? Make sure I take profit if BTC does run. I think it may run. In fact, is it running right now in the small time frames? I wouldn't be surprised if I got stopped out of the short and then the LTC trade plays out, right? Wait, why does BTC look like that? This is not right. Here we go. That looks more like it. 5 minute. Okay. Yeah, it looks like that. Okay. We'll see. It looks like it's still struggling a bit. I think the 15 I was trading. Yeah, still struggling at the 21 MA. We'll watch BTC. It may become healthy consolidation. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen. Be careful, guys. Protect yourself. Don't get clapped out here. And if you do get clapped, it's okay. All right, it's okay. We make fun of our losses and celebrate our wins. We'll talk about it all tomorrow, guys. Okay, we'll talk about it all tomorrow. I love you so much. I hope I didn't miss anything. Okay, spread love and positivity. A free Discord. Somebody drop the Discord link real quick if you're not in the Discord. Free Discord here, guys. Kind of like a premium Discord, but very free. There we go, but very free. Somebody drop the Discord link, okay, for the Discord, and play nice in there, guys. Be nice. Okay, I'll be in there moderating. Don't be being silly in there. Okay, don't be acting crazy and silly. Just talk about the charts. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Seriously, I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. Take care of yourself and use good risk management. All right. See you in the next one.